All right, we are live. First,
You wasn't
bitches.
you wasn't first, Troy. I was.
I gotta get Boo the link. He was busy talking about whatever it was he was talking about.
Yeah.
Nope, there he is, Cajun.
A brand
He
new
did,
one.
he
Hey, how
did get
y'all
it.
doing?
He did get it. I was getting ready to send you the link on the email. I said he was busy talking to whatever he was talking about when I was on the phone with George. They probably didn't even see the link I posted.
I was talking to everybody, all of y'all, and everybody in the chat.
Who's this new phone?
Who this?
I got Simon's background.
Bless you.
Thank you. Panchuco. Yeah, he's having troubles with his internet. It wouldn't even let him go back in this time, so he just killed the power to his laptop. What's up, Christy? Yeah, long time no see. And the
Y'all
rain.
hit the y'all hit the like button. Different stream.
Xantimisfit. Now I gotta do my job. I got controls. I was talking to George. I wasn't on screen. I heard a voice in the background. It was whoever you got sitting there beside you talking. I was like, who the world's it? How'd they get on the panel? I thought someone popped in on the panel. So it was Boo's buddy over there.
Yeah.
So anyhow, I like to. What can I do with that humidifier? Just you don't need the whole thing, do you? If I just send you all electronic parts with the plug, you can test them or what?
Oh, you could probably do that
I'll
yourself.
pay
Get you
you.
some of that. Get you some of that. Walmart or your favorite hardware store, whatever. Try to get something close to this. I got some. Okay, this is deoxid. Okay,
Right.
deoxid. I got a feeling since you said that you did something, you took the cover off or whatever, and then it started working, and then it quit not long after. There's a connection problem with it. You gotta one of them plugs is just dirty and corroded or something. You spray this on all connections. There's a CRC something. I got to lean off the dock anyway. And on the way there, I'll find that can of stuff that you can get for, it's not that
Well,
much. And you can do that yourself. But I'll be right back.
all right. I'll save my question for you. It has a like a rheostat, and I was thinking it may have been on that rheostat that was making a bad connection, but I don't know.
You might can spray inside of that and work it back and forth too.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying? If it's got like a dust build up or anything, because that's just metal on metal that slides, it changes resistance as it's sliding. Try it and see. It ain't gonna hurt nothing.
I don't know. Simon trying to get. I don't see him trying to get in. He said something last night about because George said um, Saturday or Friday he wasn't going to be able to stay long. He got in a 3 a.m. pour time already.
Yeah.
Inch gray hair. When y'all see him, he may be starting to get used to it. And just let it go. You start using that grease and stuff like that, and then your hair gray starts popping out. Then people really will know it.
Yeah.
I think he looks rather cute in his Hallmark outfit, if I can say that. Cute. I'm cute. What's up, Kyle? Red green show, Troy. Everything can be fixed with duct tape. Chat's flying. Kyle, I'm tired. Long day. Got his third place beef. So what'd you do with pork and chicken? Yo. It was a classic Christie. There's another guy in Georgia making a killing selling the shit you did 2 months ago. What's
shit?
that? Yeah, what's that?
What shit you talking about 2 months ago?
Freeze-dried?
I don't know.
You missed freeze-dried milk duds. Giving off a Sam Elliott vibe. Fourth and pork.
What?
That's that olive oil plant butter.
Oh, fourth and pork.
Free shit.
Oh, he's maxed them up freeze dry. Yeah, there's people all over making a killing
That's
with
what
it,
I
man.
used to all the time. Plant butter,
Okay.
olive oil
I'm
with
s-
olive oil.
I'm surprised how much you're seeing it on Marketplace now. What's up, Chef?
Yeah,
Hey,
man. I
Drinking
didn't.
Chef.
I didn't plan it that way, but the timing was just perfect for me to do that video. You know, because it has led to a bunch of sales for them freeze dryers as an affiliate. Plus, she's selling the fire out of the actual candy every day. You know, it's like, man,
Yeah.
Yeah.
that was a
It
that
done
was a
paid for
lucky
itself,
move.
huh?
Oh,
Well,
it
that's
paid for
testimony
itself
to
a
the
long time
machine.
ago.
Yeah, that's testimony.
Get you another one.
I ain't got room for another one. Holy crap! We would have to get that bed out of the other room.
Yeah. Well,
Don't
you know,
free shit unless you're going to
She runs this thing pretty much. She'll run it twice today. She doesn't run a 4-hour cycle. Then she'll do
she
one
uses
overnight.
it more than you do.
I don't never use it. She's always got it, you know, which I don't care. She's making money with it.
Yeah,
But,
that's it. Get another
I
one.
started off doing all this stuff to put back to kind of prep a little bit, and I could find time when she's at work and stuff, but
I
I
mean,
just hadn't really
y'all-
thought about it too much.
She's got an advantage, you know, working at that store like that, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
Okay.
Oh yeah.
I was thinking when you get ready to walk away, so it has a dial knob, so that's the setting. You know how much you want it to run.
Okay.
There is an on-off power switch, but on that rheostat, you can't really see up in there. It's like, so there is a disc, but then there's a small little disc. It looks about the size of a nickel, twice as thick as a nickel, maybe, or 3 times as thick as a nickel, on the same shaft as the knob. So I was
Is it an
thinking,
on-off switch and like say volume? Okay, this is an example.
yeah,
For a
so
stereo. Is it on-off and like a
No.
timer or something
so
or
it's
whatever?
on-off's the push button above it,
Okay.
and
all
then
right.
what you call a volume knob below it. So there's also a heat button in between the two. So you
Okay.
got on-off. You can turn the heat on, or you can dial it up to sensitive
Okay.
how much
Now-
you want it to come on.
Lance,
When
it
you-
sounds like
when
you
you-
need to buy one of these.
Yeah,
Oh,
You can figure that shit out yourself.
when you turn that knob, okay, how big is the knob? This big, this big,
yep.
okay.
Uh,
Can you feel like some little bitty clicks in there, kind of
No.
rough? No,
No.
it's smooth, like
I
a
can
volume
see it.
knob on a stereo.
When I open it up, I can see that rheostat in there. I can see it, and there's a cardboard puck, and I thought that little tang was riding on that, but you can't see it anywhere. But on that same shaft, there is another round enclosed area that's about the size of a nickel, about 3 times as thick as a nickel, and I wonder if that contact isn't inside of there.
It is. And they
And
should
not
have a
on the
little repo for the stop. Usually it's a variable resistor. They call it a potentiometer. Okay. And it's a variable resistor, or like you say, a rheostat. And they'll have a little knockout, a little hole kind of in the middle. And what that is, it bends in, they punch it out when they make it, and that's a stop. You know, like turn right. it stops, and then turn left, it stops. With that little bend notch out in there, it's inside, and the wafer hits that on each side, down, all the way down or all the way up. And
Yeah.
that's a little hole. And here's 2 or 3 different things right here. Now, this is good stuff. LPS, chlorofluorocarbon, whatever.
Okay.
Electro contact cleaner. Now, I'm going to show you the price on this.
Good Lord.
Yeah. All
For a
right.
little can.
This was cheaper, and it's called Deoxit. Okay. Keg Laboratories makes it. It's going to be in a red can or a blue can. It depends on if it's the F or the D or the T or whatever. This has it's a rheostat cleaner, contact cleaner with oil, a lubricant. Okay. Clean it with this or this at Walmart.
CRC.
Electronic cleaner at Walmart. CRC. This is about $5, $6,
Yeah.
something like that. But
I
you see
did
those
it.
plugs? It's showing mostly the plugs on there.
Right.
You spray your plugs and you unplug, not while it's on, naturally. Anything that plugs in from a switch or a knob or any plug, you on and off. Take it on and off, spray it, several times. Okay.
Right.
That rheostat you're talking about. Now that's probably, it's a brown wafer about that big around, and then it has a silver colored contact that it
Right.
goes on different sections of it.
Right.
That's what it looks like.
Well, I can't see inside of that enclosed one.
Yeah,
The
but you said it
outside
had
one-
on the outside of it.
But the outside one looks like just a piece of green cardboard.
Yeah, that's a wafer. Yeah, it's
Yeah,
a
you
wafer. It's
can't-
a phenolic.
I can't see where those silver contacts are. That's why I was wondering if they weren't in that little smaller diameter round one
Do
enclosed.
y'all fool with that? Do y'all fool with that very much, or do you just turn it on for the most part?
Just turn it on for the most part.
I
Once it's
would
set to
also,
where she
I would
wants it.
also, you said it's a push button on and off. It could be on your switch getting a bad connection too if it's 30
That's
years
true.
old. You know?
Yeah. Something that old is going to be high quality. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's going to be quality made. So it would pay you to fix it. Yes. Your time
Yeah.
and effort and a $20 can of spray, or if you can get it cheaper. This is from DNR. I cleaned Johnny's for the band, the big mixing board with 100 knobs and 20 faders,
How many
up and
shots?
down sliders. That's faders, pan outs. Okay. We use this, and then I used this to finalize it. And because it was making all kind of racket on a few channels. We got it fixed. The band played the next day with it, no problem.
Well,
But,
once I brushed everything off, I even went back with the brush and used blaster on it, PB blaster, to sort of like clean it off.
Yeah, you had a
I've
good
used
idea right there.
WD-40
But PB
before like
Blaster is actually a hard. It's more aggressive than this.
Yeah,
Okay.
it leaves a residue too, where that's
Well, it
but-
does have a lubricant in it, though.
yeah, it does.
which is a good
Yeah.
thing.
It's great
Yeah.
stuff for busting nuts off of threads.
Yeah.
I'll spray it down and let that soak in overnight. Next day, man, it comes right off usually.
It's a good contact cleaner too. It is,
Half
but you don't
knobs and
exactly know
busted
how to use
nuts.
Yeah,
Yeah.
PB
Sounds like-
Blaster.
it.
That sounds
Yeah.
like the title of Randy's show on Monday: Shaft Knobs and Busting Nuts.
Yeah.
But what
Hey, I'm Southern. I can't help it. We talk like that. We'll bust them nuts right off of there.
yeah.
Nuts.
I think I don't know if I got it already, but or I sent it to you, but
but that's all I had was that blaster. I have used WD-40 before, so I knew I was all right with the blaster, but I didn't know of it being harsher or less harsh or whatever. I just used it.
WD-40 is not a good cleaner, but it does have a silicon lubricant in it.
Right.
And you really don't want silicon on there. But anyway, look in the private chat, Lance.
I remember years ago back in the 80s, I got laid off from the shipyard, and I was working at this apartment complex doing maintenance, and we had these. I'll tell you how long ago this was. We had them avocado green appliances, the stove, the refrigerator, all that. And the refrigerators, they were not self-defrosting, but every now and then we get a call that everything was freezing down in the bottom. It wouldn't shut off. And so what we discovered was thermostat was mounted to the side. We'd take the knob off of it, and there had a little hole right there inside that actual thermostat, and we'd spray it with WD-40, put the knob on, and work that back and forth a few times, and that would solve the problem every time. They go back to working right, you know.
Corroded.
Yeah.
What was
Like
the,
in a VCR, when you put the tape in and it wants to eat it, and then it, well, I say eat it. It'll you put the VCR tape in, and then 2-3 seconds later, boom, it pops it out, and your tape is still inside the machine.
Right.
So you got to lift up the little flapper and the top flapper there, and then you got to, fish your tape out of there, and then you got to ink and all that. That's the encoder switch. It's called a mode switch, encoder mode switch. That's, you got to take the whole VCR apart to get to that. It's made out of silver.
Yeah.
And that right there is real dirty, corrosive and all that. And what I do, I'll take that, acetone on Magnavoxes. You can use acetone on it. On Magnavoxes. That's the only one. Any other ones, you can't. You got to use alcohol or, 99% alcohol, or this, and a brass or steel wire brush to clean it off.
Yeah.
That's how corroded it gets. And it's made of silver. Once you put it back together, you're all right. It's going to work.
I remember my neighbor doing this years ago, but the head on a VCR, every now and then you get them long Q-tips and put a little alcohol on that to clean them heads off. One time we used cologne because we were out of alcohol, but cologne had enough alcohol to where it cleaned the shit out of it.
Yeah, and it's sticky too.
Oh, it smelled good, man. Best smelling VCR on the block.
Got oil in it. Cologne has oil, actually. Not much, but it has oil in it.
Yeah, well, it worked.
Oh yeah. Actually, you can't actually see the heads on a VCR on that drum, that big round drum by that big around.
Yeah,
the heads are hidden in there.
Right.
There's only 2 of them, and they're about that big. Not much, and skinny.
You ain't that young.
You can feel them, but you can't hardly see them.
Yeah. That's the way I am in the winter months. I can feel it, but I can't hardly see it.
No flame.
Video cassette recorder. Google. And yes, I still have people bring me that. I did one or two for Johnny in the last 6 months. I have a CD player up here that we got to do a full restore on it, capacitor restore. I got all of that. I want to make a video while Johnny is here, either a live stream or a video to fix it.
A green clipper.
Yeah, they're right here.
Does Randy have this link if he drops back in or no?
We can get it to him, no problem.
What?
I was just curious.
Who's Johnny?
Johnny Best.
Johnny Bennett. Yeah, he's right here next to me. Say hi, Johnny, again.
Hi, Johnny.
Hi, Johnny.
Hey.
AKA Boo's buddy.
Uh,
If you're wondering what that was in the chat earlier.
But what I was getting at an hour ago when we started this conversation on and off is that I thought about sending you all the guts not the whole unit, because if it gets busted up, I'll never be able to replace that.
Yeah. No,
But
I'm
if-
just showing you how you can clean all this yourself. If that doesn't help, then because you messed with it, okay, you moved something in there and it
Right.
went back to working. So that's a good thing.
Right. All right.
You can
I'll
do
try
that
some-
yourself.
I don't think I have any electrode cleaner or anything, but I might. I could have something.
Well,
I know
Walmart.
I got dielectric grease. I know that.
No,
But
no. You don't want to use
No,
that.
right. No, I know that, but I saw that. I know I have that over there, but
Yeah, you never get dielectric grease in that potentiometer. Unless you have a needle fine like I use. Where's that? Upside down over here. Unless you have a fine needle point like that
yeah.
to put it in. But no, that stuff's too thick. That dielectric grease. That's out 99.9% alcohol in that thing.
I'll tear it apart again because she
Hardware
like,
store, get one of those like I showed you, but
yeah.
you got my number in the private chat.
Yep, I got it.
CRC makes a pretty good electrical cleaner too.
I'm thinking, I
contact
wonder
me.
if I don't have a can of CRC over there. But
Yeah,
I
right
can't walk
there.
away
There
like-
it is.
That's
Yeah, I
that's
can't.
one of
There
them.
it is.
And
Yeah.
it's good for those kind of contacts, electrical like that.
Right.
If you ever
Yeah.
have an outboard motor that sinks on you, this is good stuff. You pick your outboard up, pull the plugs, put fresh batteries on it, turn it over. Keep putting WD-40 or whatever in the carburetors. Keep turning it over, and you spray the whole engine down with this stuff, all the electric stuff.
Yeah, I got a fogger spray for that for winterizing.
I'm talking about if an outboard motor sinks on you. I don't
Yeah.
know if you sink on me. I've owned a lot of boats in my lifetime.
We lost a
Audio
brand.
Mercury engine cleaner.
Yeah. Mercury and
And
they,
then later on, OEC come out with that.
yeah, copied them.
And
Yeah, back then it was $20 a can at the outboard dealership.
Is my audio okay?
Yeah,
Yeah.
fine.
Oh, go ahead, hardhead. Look what he got. He got a microphone.
How did you get yours upside down?
I just when I screwed it onto
The arm?
right here.
Yeah.
I just turned it over. I mean, if I want to, I can turn it over.
Oh, I
but
see
I
what
got
you did,
my
yeah.
gain on top.
Yeah, I see what you did. Yeah, I see what you did. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's pretty
turn
cool.
your gain on the
See
bottom of your turn your gain up a little bit.
Right.
Turn your gain up on the
Is
bottom.
is that a pop screen in front of those? In front of that
Yeah.
mic?
Yeah.
Okay.
Pop
Yeah.
screen. Yeah.
Yeah.
And that came with the mountain arm and everything.
Yes, sir.
I had a place about 2 months ago. I think Russ knows about it. They were gonna send me a mic to do a review on. I just changed my mind. You had to pay for it out front, and then they would reimburse you for it after you did the video. And I was like, no, I'm not interested in that.
What company was it?
I don't even remember now.
It was a Chinese company.
It don't matter.
Yeah, it matters to me.
It's an awesome product, and they
If
made
it-
it in China or Japan.
If it was a Shure
Yeah.
mic or something like that, then yeah, it would probably have been worth.
oh
doing it,
yeah, yeah, I
Amazon.
know them sure mics.
Yeah, it comes the whole thing just like that.
Yeah, but show the price. You
I
ended
mean,
up
I know
spending what, 49 for yours?
Right here.
38.
38, 24. Oh, you did get it on sale.
Yep.
That's
Yeah,
what
yep.
mine was.
Yep.
Okay. So it came back on sale for you.
Yep. And then I had like a $3
Coupon.
rebate on it also. So it was like 25.
Damn. Okay, like at the bottom of your
Mhm.
mic, you see that little knob at the
Yeah,
bottom?
that's gain.
Turn it to the right a little bit. Whoa, wait. Okay, talk.
Testing 1, 2, 3. Testing 1, 2, 3. Testing.
Okay.
Testing.
Turn it up a little bit.
Which is hold on. How about? Oh, that's all the way. That's all the way right now.
That's all the way.
Hold on.
Okay.
Let me see this.
You
How
got
about,
a soft voice.
I have a soft voice. Yeah. How's that?
Oh
That's
yeah.
louder.
Now you're getting there. Okay, I got. You know where that little hole, the light is?
Mhm.
Oh, wait a minute. I don't know what's up with mine here. Oh, never mind. They have a little, the headphone jack.
You're right. It's right here.
I have the third. I'm in between the third and the fourth biggest one. The little
Yeah.
round circles.
Right.
I'm in between the third and fourth one.
That's where it is right now.
That'll work. Yeah, that's awesome. You got a good new mic. That's awesome. And you got it. Yeah, when you plug it in, it automatically changes colors.
Right. And then
Right. So,
it keeps cycling colors throughout the night.
yeah. Right.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. I'll leave mine plugged in. It's kind of a night light too.
Well, I turn my computer off, so as soon as the power's off, it turns off. So
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, did you ever had to go in your volume settings and at the bottom in Windows and no, mine did. I had to every time I plug it in, I gotta turn my speakers back on.
as
it
soon as
knocks
I
the
plugged it
speakers
into a USB, I recognized the microphone and the model
Mhm.
number and all that.
Simon's
yeah.
got a
Mine-
Simon's got a MacBook Apple product. He's not using Windows.
Right.
Oh, okay.
So,
All right.
yeah, it picked up the mic and the model number and everything. So when I go to StreamYard, I gotta pick it out of the settings for the mic.
Right.
Instead of using the mic on the computer, I gotta just select this one.
Right.
Right. Yeah. Okay. Bien bon. Bien bon.
Same thing
Yeah.
if I was using headphones, I just pick the sound from the drop down menu on the settings and just pick that.
Yeah. You can actually plug in right here
I could pick
or down there
wired.
and
Yep.
and listen to yourself to your audio. And cool deal, Lucille.
Well, the way I got it to make sure it was working, I went to a StreamYard. They started a private live, and then I talked for about a minute or so, ended it, and then I played it back, so I was able to play with the sound levels there.
Right. Yeah, I keep mine like on that fourth one or in between the third and fourth one.
Yeah.
Is my audio all right?
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
Okay. It's not too loud.
sometimes.
Oh, when I probably get excited, yeah.
Well, I tend to go back from it, so I'm not like right on it all the time. I tend to lean back
Yeah.
and just talk here. I think that's.
Oh
I
yeah,
think
when
it
you
sounds okay.
when you lean back, you want to turn it up just a notch, like right there.
Yes, that answers my question. I really don't need a mic to do the lives, but I thought it'd be cool if I had a mic on a boom like that. It's like when you're doing cooks.
Right.
So I had that thing hanging off me, but just seeing Boo move a couple feet away from that mic, that made a big difference. So it wouldn't work.
Oh, you mean like that right there?
Yeah, I mean, I can still hear you, but it's definitely
Yeah, but it's
different
not as
when
good as right there.
right,
Yeah.
right.
It's
So
it's
if
got a
I'm
noise
4
cancellation
foot,
in
6
it,
foot
so
away,
Well, that's why I have the wireless over here. These.
yeah.
You talking about for shooting videos, Lance? I used to
Yeah,
use
well,
I used to use a shotgun mic, directional.
Yeah.
And they'll pick
On
up
your-
everything. That's the problem
on
with them.
your camera?
Lavalier mics cancel out a lot of that background noise. So that's the reason I prefer them. You know?
Yeah, no, that's what I've been using. They unsynced a couple months back, and I lost audio on a video, and I couldn't figure it out. I mean, but then I got to looking at them, and they're both powering up. But I noticed when I play with the mic to test it, it wasn't reacting. The scale at the bar on a receiver wasn't moving. So I
Yeah.
said, well, that's the problem. So then I just ended up syncing them together again, and they've worked fine again since.
Cool.
But they're the cheaper ones. I mean, my biggest complaint about them is that the battery dies on them pretty quick.
Really?
How much?
really,
How much
I
battery
get
life
it.
do you get out of them?
I can get about 3 video shoots out of one charge on my
No
mic.
way. I won't make it through a second video shoot.
Okay.
What kind of mic you got, Lance?
They're just cheap. Oh, here or
Brand name. Yeah, for your live. I mean, for your videos, the one that goes out.
transmitter and receiver. It's FC Rufos. Wait a minute.
Nothing on the front of it.
Just
No brand name.
no. They're not top of the lines by no means.
Okay.
All right. How much you pay though? About 50 bucks or $200?
They were under 200, but over 50.
Okay.
Damn, you could have got into them roads for about $50 more.
Yeah. Wireless mic. Oh, wait a minute. Model W1.
I paid under 200 for my roads.
Yeah, I
Made
paid
in
pretty-
where? China. Okay.
I paid $250 if I remember right, but they probably went up since I've had mine.
Mm-hmm.
Well, some of them are pushing $300. Because when those went out, I was looking at all that. There's 3 of them out, and I was really sort of kind of favoring. I can't remember the names because something, all that stuff's Greek to me. But there's one that gives that There's a third version of Rode out right now, right?
I don't know. I got the wireless Go 2, I think is the name of it.
Yeah, that's what I got.
Two transmitters, one receiver into this, But
I got the-
DJI has got something comparable, but actually it's a little bit better. I think when I do have to buy a mic, so I'll go with the DJI.
I
And
think
it takes-
DJI is the ones I was talking about because you didn't have to. I think the biggest thing, what was it saying? Something you had to go with the Rode, you had to go on the computer to change something. Where if the DCIs, I think you can do it right there at on the mic itself, on the screen itself, something like that.
Yeah, there's an app that you put on your computer for Rode.
Yeah.
And you can go in there and you can change all the settings there. Some of them settings you can change right there on the receiver. But hell, let me pull it up. I can't remember what the settings are.
So I have the app on the phone for Rode, and I can do all that off the phone.
Oh, can you? Okay.
Right.
I do it. I do everything on a computer, man. It's just the way I've always done it. But I don't have nothing hooked up to it, so it's not gonna let me read it. Let me hook one of my mics up.
But anyhow, the ones that they were like $300 for the new version. So I'm like, comes with the charging base, storage container, and it was also a charging base.
Yeah.
But I was like, you know what? I just don't want to spend that kind of money. I hate spending money.
Yeah, but some things you're better off just buying something a little bit better, for the long run.
If the channel was making money, that'd be one thing. But the channel is just bleeding every time you want to make a cook.
Yeah.
I haven't had a check
Wow.
since September.
Well, I tell you what, Lance, I watched your panini or what that the ham sandwich.
Brisket
I saw
rolls,
the
yeah.
short, and I saw the video. I think it's the video you made the short from.
Right.
And I commented on it. Well, you know that because you answered me on it.
Yeah.
Man, you got like 100-something comments on that thing, or 70 comments. I wish I had that on some of my videos.
Yeah.
I get a lot of views, but not a lot of comments. You got a lot of views. I wish I had that on your videos.
Yeah. I get a lot of comments and I enjoy it. I mean, I like responding back to them, but I get a lot of comments. I think I don't know if it's up to 100, but it's probably pretty close to it.
I wish I had this app on this other computer, but I've never have added it. But really the only thing you would change inside this app is like when you power up one of the mics, as soon as you power it up, it goes in, it starts recording instantly. And if you don't turn that on, you have to turn a button on the actual mic to make it record. So I have it recording anytime it's on. And then and really that's about it. You can delete. This is where, you know, this records inside of itself too. Not only am I transmitting my audio to my camera to the SD card, it will record inside the actual microphone. It's got a built-in memory, and I'm looking at them. I can go in here. Matter of fact, I'm getting ready to do it.
That's the difference between the ones you have and the ones I have. Mine won't record to the device. It'll record to just the video.
Right.
Yeah.
All right. I'm on.
Well, this system will automatically purge itself too. I remember that it will purge itself.
I'll record. Okay, I just deleted all the recordings. It was just about 7 hours worth. This one will record up to 7 hours, then it starts over. You know what I'm saying? It starts deleting as it goes. Okay. And I've never exceeded that on a video, but obviously I haven't dumped that lately. So I just did. But it's not a bad setup, but
hopefully you didn't need none of that stuff right now.
Yeah, but I think next time I'm gonna go with DJI, and the reason I say that, Jeff, he's got both of these. He's got the Rode, plus he's got the DJI, and he said he liked the DJI a little bit better. That's all I'm basing it on.
Just Simon, your balls were glowing. So I did that. I was curious to see if that, after Russ corrected me, that panini press, the sandwich press.
Oh man, look at that, Johnny. Johnny,
it stumps out a hell of a Oklahoma Joe burger. That's a triple decker.
That'd make a good thumbnell.
Yeah. Is that jalapenos or thick
jalapenos? Jalapenos, smoked jalapeno cheddar cheese, jalapeno Oklahoma Joe burgers.
That's the way you should be doing all your things. Kind of come in close and tight where you really see what you're looking at, you know.
Man, Missy said that looks good. What is that?
That's a triple. That's a triple right there.
Damn, Lance.
I hate that thing. I hate that thing won't get hot enough for you, Lance. But
well, it surely did fix itself because it was pushing 490 degrees. But
yeah,
I started the video out. I opened it up because once you got it all greasy, I didn't want to toast my rolls. So, I laid it open, toasted my butter, then toasted my rolls, and then I closed it back up. And then I would start pressing it out. Man, it just. I had a pound of hamburger that was old. It was still good, but I didn't want to eat it. And I made burgers for the dog and just put them in the refrigerator. He gets a treat every once in a while. But the old hamburger, I made my balls. I was just curious if it would press it out. So if I put that 3-ounce ball on there and pull that top down, it makes a perfect damn smash burger.
I'll tell you something else you can do with that. Put them flat plates on there, and you can make your own tortillas too.
Yeah,
it'll smash them and cook them while they're being smashed.
Yeah. You know? Well, that's what it did. So I actually I flattened it out. The 3-ounce ball, I flattened it out on the flat plates, and then I had all my thinly sliced onions and piled them up, and then I pulled that top down on top of it. And smash his onions into it. It was excellent.
Yeah, man. Did you shoot a video on that?
Yeah, that's next week. This week's video.
Oh, you're doing that a smash burger?
Yes, sir. Or the Oklahoma Joe burger.
Yeah.
That ain't a bad little griddle for no more than what it costs, you know. And I like the way I like the way it. Yeah, but I've got one that costs $1,000. You know what I'm saying? Wow. So for $65. You've seen mine, like on that Cuban sandwich. That's a restaurant. Yeah, that's actually come from a restaurant store. You know, that's commercial. But but I like the way yours are break open, and you can just use it as a griddle on both sides. That's pretty cool.
I buttered the rolls up. I toasted out. Was it 2-4? I think I did 8 rolls. Toasted 8 rolls and took them off. And then closed it. One time I took, and it didn't get it on camera, which really bummed me out. But one time I was wanted to melt that cheese. So I brought the top half down lower or closer to the hamburgers. I get the heat from the top
Yeah.
and help melt that cheese. Well, I got too close, and the cheese actually left the imprint on the top plate. You know, all I did was took that plastic spatula and just zoop right off it came.
Yeah. Yeah. Now mine are cast iron, big, heavy plates, and I have to keep them seasoned like cast iron. But that
Yeah.
Joker, man, it works so freaking good. It's just something I don't use that often. Right now, it's in a spare bedroom, and that son of a gun is heavy. A lot of
Yeah.
times, I have to get Tarina to come in with me and grab one handle. I grab the other one, and if you ain't careful, it'll flip over on you because that lid wants to spring up. So I wrap the cord around that, and we'll walk into the kitchen and lay it up on the counter. You know, but it's a pain in the butt. I wish I had a place big enough just to keep it out. You know, but I don't.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Simon playing with balls.
You need a ball?
But I'm real happy with it, man. Those ham rolls, man, they turn out so good. So good. I got a whole nother pack to eat, but I'll save that
Yeah.
for Christmas morning. Save
How
them
much-
Christmas morning.
Do you owe them any more videos, or are you just going to be shooting on it without mentioning it? Okay.
Yep, I'm good.
Yep. There you go.
If your link still works in January, I'll probably end up boarding that.
It's all
Yeah, it
right.
ain't a bad look. It looks pretty good for
Yeah.
what it is, man. You know.
That and I got other cooks planned on it. Only because now it's like I went into a Popeye mode.
Yeah.
I'll get back into Popeyes, but now I'm in this sandwich press mode, and
Right.
Do it.
Yeah.
yeah, I'm gonna do. I got all the ingredients to do. I talked to Russ about doing shrimp toast.
Hmm.
Mine's not going to be like an oven bake where everything is laying on top of a piece of, French bread or some type of, bread or something. Mine's actually going to be in between the two pieces of bread that are sealed, and
Yeah.
have a dipping sauce with it too. So
Yeah, I did that one for that lady that she quit making YouTube videos, but I copied one of her recipes, but they actually got deep fried.
yeah, deep fry too. That's
Yeah.
why I'm a little scared. I got Texas toast over there. I am a little afraid that I'm going to get the centers going in between the two pieces of bread. Whether I can get the chopped shrimp, raw shrimp, up to temp before my toast burns up.
Well, what you do is cut the heat down. You want to run about 350 degrees. And then that's where I set mine when I do them Cubans, because
Yeah.
they're so thick. In order to go in there and melt all that cheese and everything, I have to cut the heat down, and it will toast it and brown it. It's just going to take longer, give you more time to get the heat in the center. If you got it fired up real hot, you're going to burn your toast before the middle ever gets done. You follow what I'm saying? Yeah.
Yep.
So,
I'm going to do that. I love shrimp toast. There's a Chinese place up here that we used to eat a lot of their food, but we just had to cut back in a lot of different areas. But that was always something you got on egg rolls and shrimp toast for, little appetizers before you tore into your meal or something like that. But I
right.
love that shrimp toast.
Oh, yeah. It's good stuff, man. What other, you got another Vevor product you got to do a video on, don't you? Or have you?
I already did.
I did that. Yeah. I don't have any
Okay.
commitment to them right
All
now.
right. Cool. I'd still put that link in there in case. Well, are you an affiliate?
I'm affiliate. Yeah.
Okay.
I'm
you
not
can
a-
still make-
I'm not a influencer. I'm an affiliate.
Well, you're still an influencer, just the fact you got a YouTube channel. But
Yeah, it is, but they're actually, because I actually asked them for that specifically, and
yeah,
they were going to keep it as the affiliate. So I'm not arguing.
well, so you know, they only pay 5%, which ain't bad. I've already been paid twice from them, and both times I let it go up to like $250 before you got to request a payout too. And right now it's sitting at I think it was let me go in there and look, 190 something. But it takes them, when they sell a product, they wait 45 days before it shows up on your end because they want to make sure that nobody returns anything and they have to give the money back. And so they got a cutoff at 45 days, which ain't, I don't care, you know, it's just like every few months you get a little payout. But let's see, data reports.
Google was in Mexico making a baby.
I done sold something else today.
Where's
But anyway,
that?
it's at $198.99. But if I go to a commission settlement, I've only got $85.05, and I got to have over 100 before I can request it. So I've just got to wait the 45 days. Here in a couple of months, it'll be there. I'll be able to cash out.
I got 80 something in Porter Road, but I don't know what they're doing.
That's share a sale. They pay out on the 20th of every month. But how much you got in there?
80 something. Someone made a purchase.
I think $50. Anything over $50, they'll pay out on the 20th of the month.
Yeah.
I've got a little bit of money sitting there too from that cast iron. I've sold a few of them. That one I used on the spaghetti.
Yeah, it won't. Oh, is that right?
Yeah.
Big, is that right? They so it showed the sale, but I can't thank nobody, you know, because it doesn't let you know who. It just shows you.
Yeah.
Who,
right.
But,
yeah, no, it don't show you who, but it will show you what you sold or whatever, you know. But like, let's say somebody buys something this month, like through a share sale, I won't get it until the following month on the 20th. It's going to be the following month always. It's not the same month you sell it.
I want them all just to keep the money. Just keep the money. I'm saving up for that outdoor pizza oven. It's not as nice as yours, but it's pretty daggone nice. It's insulated, double stainless steel.
Yeah.
It's an outdoor unit. It's on a stand. But
as long as it gets the job done, that's all that counts.
Yeah, I want that thing like I want new molar teeth. But it's just
well, the good thing with Vevor is they ain't gonna send you nothing till you request it, and then you got to be over their threshold. But you can let it sit there as long as you want. Then you get an email like the next day say that we will pay out ASAP, which means as soon as possible. And then it's like a week later they'll actually give it to you.
Yeah.
I must be rich because I went from 0 cast iron this year to 4 pieces of cast iron. So
awesome.
Yeah, I still got that too. Simon bought me a enchilada cast iron.
Right.
I still have not used that. It's still sitting right there over there though.
Yeah, mine too. Mine are actually I put them in the oven with my mom's other stuff.
Yeah.
Hey, Lance, y'all getting any snow up there yet?
It's all rain right now.
Just rain.
North of me, they're supposed to get bombarded with snow. Last week we woke up to snow being on the ground.
All right. I got a little advice for you. Yeah, right there. That's how you keep the kids out of your yard.
Yeah.
Or that, or go outside in your underwear and scare them off.
I'd rather do that.
Find the Teddy Whiteys. Get off my lawn.
That
was my dad. Hey, Quinn.
Yeah, I'm talking about up north though, John.
Oh yeah.
But I've been working on ideas for that pizza oven for a long time. Once you got yours, Russ, I was like, man, I would love to have me one of them. And I saw that on Vworks. I said, "Whew."
I need to use mine on video at some point again. I've used
I
it.
wish you would, man. I love seeing them videos.
Yeah.
Stuff.
I like cooking on it. I got other things I'm wanting to do right now. It's too cold anyway. I don't want to have to sit there and risk breaking the bricks in it by being real cold and bringing the heat up too fast or something, you know.
Absolutely true. Yeah.
But I'll actually get into more pizza making probably this spring. Those videos do, fair, you know.
Yeah.
Do something different. Maybe do a stromboli or something. I don't know. But I did wings on it not long ago inside of a cast iron skillet and put them inside that pizza oven. Man, they did a really good job of them. You know.
Yeah, that's a true
Yeah.
story.
Yeah, hey, you can get a sand dune, or they call that a sand rail out in the west. Arizona, California, Nevada. They call them sand rails. We call them dune buggies down here. Hell, you can get a dune buggy cheaper than that cart right there.
Full
Go figure
grocery. Yeah.
Yeah.
I
got
did
a
see.
few
I was
good
at Walmart the other day. I did see. They had. I thought Guggen. I always, whenever I go into Walmart, I'm thinking of Guggen. I gotta check the meat. And they had some meat that was getting ready to, I guess, approach its
Expire.
sell-by date. And they had, they called them ribeye. It looked like cowboy steaks to me.
Had a
They
bone
were
in it?
Yeah, they were like $12. What's up, Madwood? They're like $12.
You Trey. What's up?
Man, we got a deal. I got to show this off. We got a deal. Hell yeah. Look here. And y'all ain't going to believe this. This is cheap, okay? Standing rib roast.
$6.
The ribeye with the bone, $6 a pound.
Yeah.
That's cheap. That's cheap. $6 a pound for standing rib roast. Did you see that, Russ?
What's that? I just had to go lean off the dock.
Okay. Standing rib roast.
$5.97 a pound. Yeah.
That's cheap.
Oh yeah.
And I'm like, I saw that. This came in Wednesday. Tuesday or Wednesday. I think it came in Wednesday. But it's the sale starts Wednesday and ends on Tuesday of next week. That's a good price on that. In fact, I think I'm gonna splurge a little bit. In fact, I'm gonna have Johnny Best come go in half with us on that.
I'll answer that, Joe. 3 generations of prostitutes were talking. The young prostitute said, I just made $40 for a BJ. The middle-aged prostitute said, I used to get $10 for a BJ. The oldest prostitute says, I used to get 50 cents in a Snickers bar. There's the answer.
He actually had the third line here, Russ. I don't know if you can
Oh,
see
did
that.
he? Okay.
Yeah.
We were just looking to have something warm in our belly.
Yeah. The oldest prostitute said, continuation. He probably ran out of characters. They only allow you 200 characters.
200, yeah.
I still like the 50 cents in a Snickers bar.
Oh, I love it. I love it. I hope he puts it up. Smoking Joe's Barbecue Pit said we were just lucky to have something warm in our belly. That's it. Boo, can I do donuts around your Honda? I don't know.
Out on your dock.
Oh, Lord. Cochino. South Texas cattle and hay. Hey, Mr. Lewis, how you doing?
What's up, Liz?
I look in, the first thing I hear is prostitute.
Shipping here earlier. We're talking knobs and
We're
what was
talking
it?
about how to
Knob
bust
shaft,
nuts.
busting nuts.
That's a
Busting
nuts.
Yeah, busting nuts with some oil.
Shaft and knobs.
The shaft, yeah. You see, I wasn't saying that though, but it
It
came
was.
to fruition from that.
Yeah.
Just look at my name.
Yeah, it was taken out of context, and that's my story, and I'm sticking to it.
It was. I was talking about busting nuts with PB Blaster. I don't know what y'all were thinking.
Yeah. Shit, hey, look, when I was little, I was raised in the country on a farm, not a ranch, but a small farm. you know.
Yeah.
And then one of the neighbors, he came over to the maison, to the house, and you know, I heard somebody knocking. I opened the door, and he said, "Hey, Boo, is your mom and dad home?" I'm like, no, they went to town. Say, how about your T Flat? You know, your brother. Is he here? No, he went with mom and dad to the store. They need to get some supplies. Uh, so he was like, okay. He says, the little boy says, well, if you want to borrow some tools, I know where they at, you know, and then I can give my dad a message for you, whatever. Well, you know, the old man told me, he says, no, I really want to talk to your brother Howard about you know, getting my daughter Susie pregnant. And I thought for a minute, I'm like, well, you're gonna have to talk to Daddy about that. I know he charges $500 for the bulls and $200 for the pigs, but I don't know how much he charges for Howard.
You was talking about you lived on a farm. That reminded me of this old Boudreaux joke. Y'all might have heard it already. But old Boudreaux, he was at the New Orleans airport, you know, and he seen this guy over there with a big old buckle and a cowboy hat and boots. And old Boudreaux said, hey, he said, are you a Texan? You from Texas? He goes, yeah, I'm from Texas. He goes, where are you from? He goes, I'm from right here in Louisiana. And Boudreaux asked him, he said, well, what do you do? He goes, I'm a rancher. And Boudreaux said, yeah, I got a farm, you know. And anyway, they were sitting there talking back and forth. And he finally asked him, he said, well, how big is that ranch? He said, Boudreaux, he said, my ranch is so big, it takes me all day to drive across my ranch. And Boudreaux thought for a minute. He says, I'll be damned. I used to have a truck just like that. Boudreaux had like 2 acres, you know.
Yeah, oh yeah. His truck kept breaking down on him. He had to fix it to get clean across it.
Yeah. I used to have a truck just like that.
Damn. Well, hey, I don't know if you know the one, but you know that guy from Texas came to Boudreaux's house down on the bayou, you know, down there in Boston, you know, on Vermilion Bay. Went down there to the camp, and then you know, Texas was talking about, man, you got this little boat, and Boudreaux had a 21-foot boat. And he's like, man, in Texas we got these big boats that make that we can use as a lifeboat. You know, your boat would be a lifeboat on our boats. And then he was going down. He said, man, look the deer on the levee over there. You know, on the bayou. He said, man, we got them big old bucks over there with horns like that and all that. Oh man. So they came across a wakeboard, somebody on a wakeboard, you know, like a skier, you know?
Yeah.
And the Texan told Boudreaux, he said, man, we got boards way bigger than that, you know, and they're long and you don't have to pull them. And it's called a surfboard. Dog it, man. Boudreaux's thinking to himself, I'm going to have to find me something to get back at this guy with something bigger. Well, here come Boudreaux makes a shrimp and crab gumbo. And the Texan said, boy, that was good, man. That was awesome. But he says, I'll tell you what, man, our Texas barbecue, our big old ribeyes and them tomahawk steaks, he said, that makes this gumbo just obsolete. Oh, man, that Texan went to bed. Well, Boudreaux's just laying there. Texan went to bed, and about 3 minutes later, man, that Texan screaming bloody murder. He was like, man, what the heck is that? Something bite me in my bed. And Boudreaux raised the covers back, and they had a dozen big old blue crabs right there. And he said, man, that ain't nothing. That's just some Louisiana bed bugs.
Did I ever tell you the one when Boudreaux wanted a 30-30 rifle? Yeah, well, old Boudreaux, he got it in his mind that he wanted himself a 30-30 rifle. So he went down there to the 30-30 rifle. So he went down there to the sporting goods store, and he told the guy there, the salesman, he said, man, I'm looking for a good 30-30 rifle. He goes, all right, here the rifles are right here. He goes, Well, yeah, I like that gun. He said, but what's that thing on top of it? He said, man, that's a scope. You don't know what a scope does? He goes, no, man. He goes, pick the gun up. He goes, look through that scope. He looked through it. Oh, man, I like that. That brings everything up close, don't it? He goes, yeah. He goes, man, I got to have a scope with it. So Boudreaux bought it. And he went back, and his neighbor Thibodeau was outside. So he hollered at Thibodeau. He said, hey, Thibodeau, come look at my new 30-30 rifle. Thibodeau's sitting there looking at that rifle. Man, this is nice, but what's this thing on top? He said, oh, man, that's a scope. Brings everything up close. He said, take that and look through it. You'll see. And old Thibodeau grabbed it, and he pointed at Boudreaux's house. And he goes, oh, man, yeah, it brings everything up close, don't it? And he goes, yeah. He goes, well, what do you see? He said, well, I'm looking through your bedroom window, and your wife ain't got no clothes on. And there's some guy in there with her, and he ain't got no clothes on. Boudreaux said, let me see that gun. He looked. He said, I'll tell you what, Thibodeau. He said, I've got 2 bullets for this gun in my truck in the glove box. Go get them. Anyway, he went and got the bullets, put them in the gun. Old Thibodeau threw up. He said, now look, I want you to shoot her right in the head, and I want you to shoot his dick off like that. And he threw that gun up and said, hey, Boudreaux, good news. I can get them both in one shot. We're gonna save a bullet.
Yeah, that reminds me of a bar joke. Same difference, same punchline.
Yeah.
Guy walks in the bar. He says, he was messing with this guy's girlfriend, and he almost got caught. He came in the bar. He says, bartender set him up for everybody. He says, I'm the luckiest man in the world. Bartender didn't think anything about it, hesitated a little bit because he didn't know the guy, but he's going to buy everybody a drink. But he went ahead and did it anyway. Guy paid his bill and left. And then next day, guy came back in. He said, bartender, set him up for everybody. I'm the luckiest man in the world. So the bartender didn't hesitate this time. He set them all up, paid his bill. And then guy came in a third day claiming the same thing. He says, bartender, set him up for everybody. I'm the luckiest man in the world. He says, wait a minute. He says, what makes you so damn lucky? He says, man, I was over at my buddy's house having sex with his girlfriend. He walked into the bedroom with this bat and cracked me right across my ass. He says, why is that so lucky? Why are you so lucky? He said, 1 minute earlier would have smashed my brains in.
Yeah. Oh, shit. I used to know a lot of them Boudreaux jokes, bunches of them. We used to tell them at work, but
man, I heard 1 million of them, and I forgot 1.5 million of them.
I hear you. Yeah, same here.
Everybody used to ask me, Boudreaux, where's Thibodeau at? I said, I left him at the office doing paperwork. And they were like, what you mean? You ain't got no office? I'm like, well, my bathroom's in my office.
Yeah.
So, paperwork,
Yeah.
Taking a crap. Hey, you take a crap now. Everything you do, you have to do paperwork. You go hang off the dock, not lean off the dock. You go hang off the dock. You got to do some paperwork.
Well, before you use that paperwork in the bathroom, look down in there and make sure it ain't got no corn stuck in there first. But, you know.
Damn, you've been eating corn, son.
Don't worry, Lance will take care of that.
Yeah. I said that for Lance's benefit, but he walked off.
Oh, he heard you.
Yeah.
Oh, did he?
I'm sure he did. He ain't got no headphones on.
Yeah. Lordy.
Corn. See you in the morning. That's it. Yeah. You get very little nutrients from corn. And the rest of it just
Yeah.
right through you.
They've said that before. Corn really ain't good for you. Not today's corn. Maybe the original maize that the Indians. Yeah, it's
GMO crap. Yeah,
all that GMO crap. Yeah, exactly. I don't eat much of it.
That's why I like G90. You know, sweet corn. G90, Silver Queen, Silver King. There's one called Gentleman's something. It's a variety of sweet corn, and it's an heirloom.
Yeah.
You can get the seeds from it. It's Gentleman something. Gentleman Jack. No, I don't think it's that. I think that's a whiskey. Then they,
They got
got what they call First Kiss. First Kiss corn. Corn. First Kiss corn. That years and years ago, there was something had to do with, when the kids, back in the old days when the families would go around shucking corn,
Yeah.
to put up. There was something about when one of the girl daughters would find something with the corn, and then one of the guys, young boys, the young gentleman that was helping, would get the first kiss from the girl. I forget how it went, but that's some sweet corn. I grew some. It was like $90 a pound for the seed.
Damn. I
Yeah.
ordered some. There's another heritage corn that used to be real prevalent, and then it just about went extinct. And that chef, what is his name? He lives in the Carolinas. Sean Brock. He was instrumental in bringing his crop back, and it's called Jimmy Red corn. And you can buy Jimmy Red grits from it, and cornmeal, all kind of stuff. And I'll order some of them grits. That's some good stuff. But it's got a lot of red and stuff on the kernels, But he saved that species. It was just about gone.
What's up, Travis? Thank you for coming in, buddy. Travis is a fisherman.
Yeah,
He's
Big
had-
Malone. Yeah.
He has a little tackle shop. Funny guy. He used to do lives. We try to talk him into getting back into doing some lives again, but I don't think he's quite decided whether he's going to do it or not.
My fancy microphone's right down here, but I got to get an adapter for it to fit to this computer. This computer's only got USB-C. It don't have the old USB-A.
Yep.
I thought I was looking at one just then, and I was going to hook it up, but this is like it's what I need, but I need a USB-C and not an iPhone connector. That's an iPhone connector, and then there's the USB. That ain't doing me a bit of good. But I need one like that. But I need a USB-C to USB-A female.
Yeah, you need it the other way around.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So that's an iPhone connector on there for charging my iPhone. I don't even know why they sent it, but
I have one, but it's the like 3-foot one.
Yeah.
Well,
this,
on my block. So.
Well, I still got my old computer right here, and it's USB-A, and I charge my phone with this one right here. It's just plugged into a hub, And I've got one, my case that I got for this MacBook. I've got another one that's USB-C to iPhone. And if I'm like over at Derek's, my computer's with me, I'll charge my phone up using this thing.
Did you see that, Simon?
I saw it.
Yeah,
I was looking for my sticker, but I have them all in the drawer over there.
that was a good one. That was a good one.
But yeah, I thought about it when I saw Eric the other day.
Them mics remind me of the old lava lamps.
Yeah.
So you know how I've been complaining about my internet for several times here very recently?
Yeah.
So they sent me free what they call a puck. And I mean to tell you, I have more reception strength right now than I've had in over a year. The little octagon shaped thing is plugged in the wall.
It's a booster.
A booster. I
Yeah,
didn't believe in it,
booster.
but damn, it ain't working.
Yeah, they work. We had someone, we were at Brittany's house. We had one in the hallway because the Wi-Fi thing was way in her living room. It was a big ass house, and we put a booster about halfway to where I could get good internet. It worked. That was
My
10 years
wireless
ago.
is in the house. I'm in a separate detached garage.
Yeah, my
The
whole
shop
setup,
is.
my whole setup is in the other room, so the whole house is wireless, but the actual hardware is in the other room.
Yeah. I'm anxious to download a video now to see how quick it is, or upload a video,
There you go.
because I paid for the Pro Series. we don't have no channels to speak of, just basic in the channels. But my internet is what they call the Pro Series, so I get like, I don't know, the 10,000
1,000
mega,
megabytes. Well, 1,000
yeah,
megabytes. Yeah.
something like that of upload speed, not
I tell you
download.
what,
Upload.
ever since I got this fiber hooked up, my upload is just ridiculous fast.
Mhm.
I can upload a full, it could be a 2 gig video, and I can literally upload it like I can count on my hand. You know what I'm saying? It's like count to 10 seconds, it's there. Then
Real.
YouTube's got the process. Yeah, it's super fast, man. It's just
That-
like, holy crap.
Lance, don't do that.
No, I'm not going to.
It's super fast. Now we got two different services in this house. My wife is still paying for AT&T, and they switched over to fiber. So we got AT&T fiber, and I'm on C-Spire fiber in here, and it's piped
Really?
all through the house. Yeah, we can flip on either one. You know, if one went down, we got another one.
Yeah, and with my AT&T fiber, I have 2 streams coming in, so I can put like my laptop and my stuff is on mine, and then I have one that's called guest, and everybody else is on that one. I give them the password for that one.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm sure there's a such thing as fiber in this area, but not where I live.
It will be. It will be. It's catching on really hard. You know.
Yeah, the infrastructure stuff is what that's what it's for. It's gonna do the roads and all that, and then it's gonna do internet stuff as well.
Yeah.
So, Russ, you
Yeah.
have fiber, fiber
Mhm.
going into your house for the
Yep.
connection?
All the way to this computer or this box. Yeah.
So mine's just to my box, but after that, it's all Wi-Fi.
Oh, yeah, correct.
Well, yeah,
Wow.
mine too. I'm hooked into Wi-Fi on both computers, but yeah, and C-Spire is buried. They
stupid
buried
bad.
they buried every bit of that stuff. Now AT&T is still up here on the poles, but
Mine
it's
was
fiber.
up. Mine was on the post, and then some idiot kept cutting the fiber optics
Yeah,
around me, and so every month I end up losing service for like 2 or 3 days while they restrung the fiber.
yeah.
So they finally got tired of it and started digging and put it in the ground.
This guy that installed the C-Spire, I had to call him, and like a month after I had it hooked up, all of a sudden I lost internet, and so I called him. They sent a service guy out, and he knew just what to go to. There was a little gray box on the side of the house. He opened it, and he said, "Yep." He said, "There it is, right there." And they had to weld the fiber together, and whoever did it first time didn't do it good enough. It broke.
Oh,
And so anyway, he had this little instrument, man, and he put them 2 wires together. He folded the thing down and opened it back up after it wasn't long, it just seconds. He goes, "Okay, good as new." I said,
Yeah.
"Damn, that's
That's
pretty
what
cool."
they did here when they first installed the link to my house.
Yeah,
They used that machine to weld that the wires or whatever it is.
yeah, it's just glass.
Yeah.
It's just glass. That's all glass.
yeah.
So what happens when I'm assuming there's going to come a time where you don't have nothing left to weld together.
No, he's got a bunch of it coiled up in
Oh,
there.
yeah. They
Yeah,
leave
they're-
slack.
Well, as long as nobody goes in there and hurts it, nothing ever happened to it, you know.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, like the idiot that was cutting the fiber optic cable here in my neighborhood. They would cut in like big long strands of it.
Yeah,
And they finally figured out. Well, they didn't figure out who it was, but they got tired of paying the techs to string up the fiber, so they dug in the ground and put it in the ground.
right.
Have not lost service ever since.
Yeah, they drilled a hole. He got up under my desk and drilled a hole right through the wall into bricks.
Yeah, we here too.
And man, I mean, he punched right through it, and he fished that fiber optic, little bitty small cable. He
Mhm.
fished it in and hooked it up in here, and it's all set up in here. Plus, it's got another box that I got in the very
The wall.
back room. And the reason I did that is because I got the security cameras all the way around, and they run off this Wi-Fi. And I want to make sure they get a strong signal all the way around. This one covers this end of the house, and that one kind of
Oh,
covers.
look at that!
Yeah, man. Peanut butter flavored cupcakes.
Yeah, we spotted that today when we brought Johnny and sister-in-law to the store. So I said, "Hey, let's try that." I mean, new to me, you know.
Yeah.
Might be a year old to somebody else, but I ain't never seen it
You know,
before.
it's probably something new, but pretty cool.
So, but back in the late '80s, early '90s, I was making little lamps with fiber optic cable.
Yeah.
My cousin Aaron LaBeouf was giving me that stuff and rolled that their drop offs. He worked for Point to Point Communication out of Broussard, Louisiana, Lafayette, Louisiana, and they were laying fiber all along in Texas, Arizona, New Mexico, all alongside the railroad tracks and all for them long spans. And then they tee off of that for the cities and all that, you know, Quartzside and all that by Blythe, California, Quartzside, Arizona. And he'd give me, you know, like 5, 6, 7, 10 feet pieces of it. And I'd make little lamps with it. You know, and what it would do, it would come out, the lights, different light would come out, the color would come out the ends of the fiber optic.
Yep.
Yeah.
Just the ends. You couldn't see it in the fiber optic, but it would come out of the ends. That was pretty cool. I used to make that when I had my radio shop.
I'm sure that's what the idiot was doing over here.
They use a lot of fiber optics on Navy ships too. A lot of it.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was the recent, most newest technology, you know,
Yep.
for fast communication. Yep.
Yep.
Sears
Now-
and Roebuck, I bought a kit. This was probably over 20 years ago. And it's like you were saying, Boo, it had a stand and it had like a nightlight bulb that was screwed into it. And it had fiber optics that went straight up. And they gave you that brown floral tape, like if you were to tie boutonnieres or something like that. And it was brown. It looked like a tree trunk, and you could go up there and separate it, and break it off. And when you turn the lights off and turn that on, it was like a tree, but like you said, only the tips.
Only on the tips. Yeah. Now AT&T, I switched. Oh boy, 6 or 7 years ago, I had Spectrum, cable, and
The old
internet.
time Warner cable. Yep, old time Warner cable.
Spectrum, Charter.
Yep.
Down here, it's Charter and Spectrum because
Yep.
and then Spectrum bought out a bunch of companies.
Yeah, Spectrum used to be Time Warner.
Used to be what?
Time Warner cable.
Oh, okay. Yeah, over here it was Charter, and then Spectrum bought them out, so it's Charter Spectrum now. Anyway, they started getting outlandish on the prices. They kept going up every. I was locked in for the first year, but after that, boom, it was open season on Boudreaux, on me. And it kept going up about every 3 months, so I went with AT&T. They made me a good deal. I think it was like $40 a month. Well, you know what I had download? I had the best speed. AT&T's all fiber optics, okay? But I asked the technician, the service guy, he used to work with my cousin down in Abbeville. I said, how can I only have 13 download, megabytes per second on here? He says, you lucky. He says, I have 6 at my house in Crowley. He says, you within 5,000 feet, within a mile of the hub. He said, the hub has the fiber optics. But he said, everything from the hub to your house here is all the underground telephone cable, the old 1970s stuff. I'm like, really? He's like, yep. I said, thinking to myself, they better not go up in price. But they did. They kept going up. I went back to Spectrum. And I'm only paying, I was paying $34 a month. Now I'm paying $45. So in the past 3 years, a $15 increase ain't that bad.
I pay $100 a month for my internet, and then Tarina's paying that for what's in the rest of the house.
I think I pay $90 now. It's just for the internet, but it's 100. It's 1,000 speed.
Yeah. Yeah.
About
Mine's 1 gig.
132.
Mine's 1
132.
gig. Mine's 1 gig per second.
Damn.
But I hardly ever lag, and I have I have like 10 different devices plus the cameras.
Yeah. I only run I think my phone and this computer is on my internet, and everything else, her tablets and phone and TV, all that is on AT&T.
Yeah, 10 plus the cameras. Yeah, here, and I don't hardly.
Oh, my
every once in a while-
cameras. My cameras are on this one too.
Every once in a while, I'll see that the little internet thing is unstable, but every once in a while, but that's
Yeah.
when everybody's here on their phones and stuff,
Yeah. Yeah. I haven't noticed ever since I've had it, man. It just keeps clicking along. Other than that one time, it just went completely out. And that guy walked in this room and he knew instantly, oh, that light ain't flashing. He goes, you've lost internet, let's go around the side of the house. And he took him like a minute to find it. And then he fixed it and he was gone. I'm like, damn.
And what's the name of your internet company, Russ?
The one I got in here is C-Spire. And then
Ceasefire, like boom, boom, boom. No more boom, boom, boom.
C-Spire. C-Spire.
Ceasefire.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then
Right.
Tarina
It's not like
got,
you said ceasefire.
we've had AT&T in here for years.
Damn, Russ, you're gonna have to text that into the chat.
Yeah.
What'd you say?
Ceasefire.
C-Spire.
The
you
letter
deaf
C.
little
I
codger.
thought he was saying ceasefire.
Me too. Ceasefire. Boom, boom, boom. Like, truce. Don't shoot at me no more. That's what it sounded like to me, just like you, Lance. But anyway, yeah, ceasefire. Okay. Ceasefire. I get it.
Let me show you just to make sure.
But now our Spectrum, I don't have cable. I just have the internet and the landline, the phone,
You
house
see
phone.
that? You see that in the very top corner right there where it says
Yeah,
C-Spire?
ceasefire.
Yeah, ceasefire.
Yeah.
Ceasefire.
All right.
Yeah.
Damn, y'all ain't heard of C-Spire? What, y'all been living on a rock
No.
or something?
Yeah. Well, I got Spectrum here, and that's the only thing I can get through the cable lines running, across the telephone wires, telephone poles.
Yeah.
Damn that you talk on. Well, they used to call them that. I don't know what electrical poles now. Anyway,
Oh, you got
all them
leave a comment?
cable lines, and then it drops from that and goes in that little gray box on the outside of my house. One time they had some corrosion in it, and with Spectrum, and it was the downfeed line from the box to my box at my house, and it was corroded, got water in it some kind of way from the over there. It wasn't a good connection up there, and so he shranked it and all that, put a brand new one, he shranked it, and boom, it was good. But that was 6 or 7 years ago.
Well,
But it's still Spectrum, still on the cable, on the telephone poles. It's not fiber.
yeah, we've had AT&T ever since we've been here, and she's got satellite, I think direct or whatever, and that's almost obsolete now. Everything's went to streaming.
Yep.
And I told her, I said, man, we get everything you watch through internet and just pay for that instead of having to keep paying for this dish every month. No, I want my dish. All right, whatever. She's paying for it, so that's what she's doing. But the only reason I went to C-Spire because
smoking. Oh, she can't hear it.
the only reason I went to C-Spire is because we were just on the old internet. I don't mean dial up. I'm talking about DSL or whatever.
Yeah.
And so C-Spire come through here first. I'm like, I'm getting that. And so I did. And it went 2 months later, AT&T called, said, we need to come in there and swap all your equipment out. And they did. And it was all freaking fiber. I didn't even see them out here working. It's like, well, dang, if I knew that, I would just waited and kept it all AT&T. But I like the C-Spire, man. It's fast, And
how much is it a month? You saying?
I'm paying $100 for mine, and she pays a little more than that because she's also paying for Direct TV.
Oh yeah, okay.
But how did they do that, though? I mean, did they bury fiber lines without you knowing it?
No, C-Spire, we seen them working every day. This whole area around here, but AT&T, Their shit is up in the lines, power lines,
Okay.
and they did it without me even noticing it. You know,
Really?
but yeah, I never even knew
The
it.
fibers up on the poles?
Yeah, with AT&T it is.
Wow. Oh,
Sure is.
wow.
Yeah, that's
Huh.
what I said. At first, I figured maybe they were all renting from the same utility that C-Spire used, and just tied in. And now AT&T's billing for the other part. And but I sit there and trace the lines. I was like, no, they're up in the damn air with this stuff. I'm like, hell. So anyway, yeah, Starlink. That's some of that Elon Musk stuff. They say it's good.
Yeah.
I got a friend of mine that has it, and he ain't impressed with it. Put it that way.
Really?
Yeah.
Chris.
No, he doesn't
Little
hate it.
late.
I typed in a comment. He hates it. He doesn't hate it. Per example, he's had better, but that's what he has to be with now because that's all he has.
Well, that's
You know,
what I was
he's
gonna say.
remote everything.
That's the thing about it. I remember Mike with
And it's
Triple B
$100 plus
barbecue.
a month.
Yeah, you can get decent internet regardless of where you're at with the Starlink. You know, it's all satellite. It's not going to be as good as fiber, no. But if you can't get it, then that's a good option.
Yeah, if you're out somewhere far away from anything, Starlink will work, but you have to pay the price for that.
Oh yeah. Yep.
Kyle said, yes, it is. I don't know what he meant by that.
Expensive,
They,
probably.
they're having a conversation in the side chat.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Simon said Starlink is expensive. Kyle said, I'm pretty sure he said, yes, it is.
Yeah, he was debating something else about the earlier, but I didn't hear what that was all about. Whatever it is, he knows it for a fact. No way that is
Oh,
BS.
She just fired this damn thing up again. Holy crap.
Yeah, I can hear it.
I think Lance is the only one that doesn't have an accent.
He's got a Maryland accent.
Yeah, not really.
Sound like a Yankee.
Because his buddy from Maryland Outdoors, I think is the name of the channel. Yeah, his accent is heavy, like heavy.
Yeah.
Oh, Maryland Outdoors. That's what's his name?
Sam.
Sam. Yeah.
Yeah, he's heavy.
Yeah, he's been in a
He's a
couple
big
of
guy.
my lives.
He's a big
I
guy.
don't really notice that too much. I guess because I've watched him so long, you know.
But I
I
couldn't
got a
notice
sister that lives in
compare
Virginia
Lance
Beach.
and Sam. Sam has it like super heavy. Lance is just a white guy.
Well, he's closer to like they would call. Well, there's a place called Shinkatink Island that they have their own actual language.
Could you type that in the chat? How do you spell that?
I couldn't spell it if I had to.
I'll try.
It's
What is?
like a boo. It's like a boo. They had the people that lived on this island. They had come up with like their own language.
Where at? What island?
Shinkatink.
Shink a tank.
Where's that at?
I took a shot at
Maryland.
Oh,
Right to
okay.
me. Shink a tank.
I think I heard of that.
That's what it sounds to me.
That's where the horses
Yeah.
cross. They do the horse crossing, the wild horse crossings. I'm gonna have to
Shinkatink.
prove it. Shinkatink. Where's it? Where's Xander?
Right there. You got him highlight.
He's the one with all them
Shinkatink.
that expensive education. I think that's how it's pronounced. I gotta look it up now though.
Shake, I think.
Panchuco. I got a buddy of mine. I think it was Xfinity or something in California. My buddy Hector. Y'all know Hector Coins and Interest. Y'all met him already. He used to come in my live panels, and then he comes in the chat every now and then.
Hey, Donnell.
He had Xfinity.
Oh, I wasn't even close.
Or he got Chinkatee. Oh, the little bitty horses. Yeah.
Shink a cheek.
I was not even close.
Yeah.
Chinko
where the
Creek.
horses run wild on the beach.
Chinko
Yeah.
Creek.
And they
Yeah.
they certain times of year is the horse runnings once a year.
Okay. Look at it. Boy, that's some pretty Mustangs in there. 58 degrees where you at right now?
Where they at? Where that is? I
Yeah, but
guess.
that's not far from you, right?
That's hours from me. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
But it's closer to Sam and Lori.
Oh, okay. Were you on the south side of Maryland?
I'm on the south side. Yeah, I'm back into
Oh,
Virginia.
okay. Yeah, I got a buddy of mine. He's from Ocean City, Maryland,
Depot.
which is
Shinko-
across on that island.
Who's in Depot?
on the
Yeah, that's
island.
close. Ocean City is close to Shincotinc Island.
Yeah,
Damn,
okay.
it's
Well,
it's
I got a
colder
buddy of
here than
mine
it
from
is. It's colder here than it is up there. It's 49. Feels like
Yeah.
47 here.
It's 54 right now.
I'm talking about. You said 58, and that
Oh, Shincotinc.
yeah. Yeah, we're cooler than you are too, by a little bit.
What's up, John?
It's 50 now, but it feels colder in here.
Huge
Yeah.
market. They sort of upgrade.
sure.
Biggest thing the South has going for it is when it gets really, really cold, like the Arctic blast. We don't get as cold as the rest of the country, but we can get cold.
43.
Yeah.
Yeah. But you see, up there, that cold front that's coming through here, up there in Maryland, didn't get there yet, but it's fixing
Yeah.
to.
Oh,
Yeah, it's probably higher temperatures because all that humidity. Once that pet pushes through, it's probably going to drop.
Once that cold front moves in through there, yeah.
Yeah.
Hell, they had a storm
Crack a leg.
yesterday evening in Florida. It spun off from that cold front. That something in the Gulf, and it just kind of met with the tail end of that cold front, moved into Florida. Man, it was getting like 70-mile-an-hour winds over there yesterday evening, last night.
Look at that, Lance. Ooh.
Yeah,
I've got
all over. I mean, the whole state of Florida. I mean, it was just flood warnings, all that good stuff.
Yeah.
Okay. Man, yeah, every time I hear the dirty word exercise, I wash my mouth out with chocolate. Sweet desert shake.
Dessert.
dessert.
Dessert. Oh, I'm sorry.
Yeah, I got them both, John L. Got plenty of it. I don't know what I'm going to do for January. If I'm going to continue doing that or not. I wanted to continue to do it, but it ain't taking off like I thought it would or hoped it would. 64 in Mexico. According to one person, they told the cruise ships to stay out to sea, not dock. What's he referring to? Alexander?
I guess that weather Boo was just talking about down in Florida.
Okay.
I
They
think.
had north of me yet. They're saying that all this rain is nothing but ice and snow for them.
Look at the little rat.
There, my little rat. There, my little long-haired Chiwi.
How old is
Kyle.
that doggy?
Kyle. There you go.
How old is that doggy?
Yeah. She got a beard bigger than mine.
Florida.
Yeah, baby, that's you. Look. She's fat.
I was gonna grab mine, but mine's under two big blankets right now.
Yeah. That's how ours is, man. She gets cold easy.
We got a little chihuahua, and all she will eat is cat food.
Sorry.
We don't even buy dog food. Yeah, she won't only
Really?
eat. She eats their food.
Mine likes chicken, and will only eat chicken.
Really?
I
My
got a
mom
buddy
called-
of mine had a little bitty long haired chihuahua. It would not eat nothing but Kentucky fried chicken. He had to leave Grand Chenier, Louisiana, and go up to Lake Charles, which was like a 40-mile one-way jaunt. Okay, so 80-mile round trip for the dog. He'd do that once a week. That dog
Oh,
would
I-
not eat nothing else but Kentucky Fried Chicken. If
Dang,
they
I
fried
have to get rid
chicken,
of that dog.
Yeah, I'm
No.
sorry.
but
Mine-
he
mine's
was a
not picky.
shrimper, so he went up there. He had a big old 100-foot shrimp boat. It was 85 foot actually. He used to go and sell shrimp up there anyhow. So, but
So,
in the
Mr.
wintertime, he had to make special trips.
What's up, Brycer?
Hey, Dead Broke Barbecue.
What's up, Jeff?
So my dog, she'll eat grilled, fried, boiled. As long as it's chicken, she'll eat it.
I never heard why you started making those lamps.
I don't like the super chat idea. YouTube's probably listening, but I'm sorry, I don't have a problem with them making money on it.
Oh
I
yeah,
don't-
but not
I have a
40%.
problem with them making more money than I make on it when it's my viewers that are contributing to my channel for growth, proteins, whatever. I don't like the idea of YouTube taking, more of it than I get.
Yeah.
So I thought about doing, instead of creating super chats, I would just give you something for your money. And that was these, the Uncle Steve shakes. He started private labeling them for me. I make pennies, but that doesn't matter to me. It's just, if I can offer you something for your $6.25 shipped to your door, I'm happy. That's what it's all about. I'm just happy being able to pass it on. And Uncle Steve does so much for everybody else. Not that I'm this huge channel and I'm selling hundreds of these things a month, but if I just sell a few of them, that someone didn't know about his product or hadn't tasted his product before, I hope to get in someone's. I'll open myself up to a joke. I'm hoping to get some of this stuff into their mouths. So, I love the I believe in his product, and I don't mind making a couple pennies on it. I make anywhere. It depends if it goes. If it goes West Coast, I'm making, I think it's 12 cents a bottle after shipping it. If it stays inside, not outside on the East Coast, I'm making about a quarter a bottle. So, but I'm happy.
If you were to sell or send two in one package, is it better off for sending more than one?
It would be. Actually, it's not. There's not enough weight difference between those to take it up to the next price.
So it has to be several different bottles.
Yeah. Merry Christmas, Jeff.
Yeah. Joyeux Noël. And bonne année.
Yep, buddy.
Thank you, MBL.
Like those, hey, Lance, those, what they call a box in a bag type envelopes.
Yeah.
You can click on that in your pirate ship, box in a bag, and you can ship 6 of those for $4, $4.50.
I think it's averaging. The light's starting to blink now. I mean, we're getting some rain. I can't remember what it is now. 423, 413, something like that for West Coast shipment. Either 1 or 2 bottles.
I don't have a bag in a box envelope with me right off the bat, but I'm pretty sure you know what I'm talking about.
Mm-hmm.
And you can get them at Walmart. The little duct tape, the same thing, duck head, whatever. You can get those at Walmart, but it's not bad. You get 6 of them, I think, for $4 or something, But if you deal with a company or something, or save your box in a bags from another company that shipped it to you, you can just put your label over that one.
Yeah. Jeff changed his setup again?
He's just been adding to it.
Okay, so I caught the tail end of his live, and it looked to be the same to me.
Hey, I'll be back after a while. You're gonna be on for another hour or so, right?
I don't know about an
Or
hour. We'll be on for a while, but I mean, if there's people still here, I'll talk. So
okay. Well, I got an appointment to go to, like 15, 20 minutes, and I'll be back.
And you're quick.
all right,
Yeah. Okay. All right. Well, I'm gonna keep it short. I'll see y'all after a while, but as always, love, peace, and crackling grease. Catch y'all later. A Pluta. Back in a bit. Oh, there was my heart floating up in the air, in the air, in the air.
Oh crap!
So, somebody's gonna screen capture that and just put it on a video somewhere.
Fine by me.
I don't have them skills.
Sure you do.
I love you, Jeff.
As your wife walked in
Yeah.
and walked right back out. Oh my goodness.
Oh, she's checking on the freeze dryer and it's ready.
Okay.
It's ready to turn on. It has to go through a 15-minute cool down. It gets
Right.
nice and cold in there. She loads it up, hits the green button, and it's off to the races. Now, vacuum pump kicks. You're so you know, Jeff, your new computer will do that same thing. It will do that. It will do this.
Oh, check it out. Oh yeah.
It will do
Go ahead and show 'em.
that. It will do this.
Yep.
Well, hang on. I think I got to back up some like this.
Let me see.
I can't get it to do it. And the other one is like confetti, I think. Yeah, there goes the confetti.
Let's pull it together.
Yeah, there it is. There's a storm. That's one I was trying.
Rainstorm, yeah.
It's always a little tricky with me on that one. I think that's all of them, ain't it? That and the hearts. All you gotta do is just do the heart shape. I can't do a heart shape that well, but anyway, there it is.
Oh, and then these, right?
Yeah, a lot. I was doing this last night. I'm sitting there, my thumb is just sitting there like that, you know. And all of a sudden, that thing keeps popping up. It ain't doing it.
Yeah.
Right. Come on, pop up. Don't make a liar out of me.
It's this. It's the.
Is Trina loading it up again?
Yeah, she's loading her up again. You doing the Christmas cakes?
The Christmas tree, yeah.
She's doing the Christmas tree cakes tonight. They'll run all night.
I like the little Debbie things.
Like the one I showed you the other day, the little Christmas tree about that big, little Debbie cake.
Oh, okay, yeah. No kidding.
Yeah, Jeff. It's through the Mac, the camera on the MacBook Pro. Apparently, it also does through FaceTime, like on your phone or tablet,
Yeah.
iPad.
Yeah, it'll do it automatically. That last update that we did, it made that work. I didn't know about it. We was on live one night, and Simon is sitting there doing all this crazy shit. I'm like, how you doing that? And he told me, and I updated my computer that night, and then I did it. I'm like, all right, cool.
And I think I did this first. Did that
Yeah,
when
the
I was working
balloons.
at-
Yeah, I forgot
when I
about
was
the
working at
balloons.
It freaked me out. Like, what the hell?
Yeah.
Yeah, I
That
think we
was-
were on the
that
live together. I was like,
Yeah.
what the hell was that?
Yeah, it was you and me on a
That's
Sunday.
still my favorite right there.
It was you and I on a Sunday. I was up for instead of George because I think he was working or whatever.
Yeah.
So I went up with you and it's just surprised and I couldn't figure out what was going on or how to do it.
Yeah. Yeah, I would have never knew about it if you wouldn't have done that. I don't pay attention to these updates too much. I do a little bit, mainly if it's dealing with Final Cut Pro or something, which
Yeah.
they just did that update. Now we got a scrolling timeline. I love that, man.
And then that night, I was doing all kinds of hand signals, try to get it to work. Like, oh yeah, this works. And I was
Yeah.
going like, does that work? No, that don't work.
Yeah, I was hoping that one would work, but it don't. Yeah, pretty cool.
I need to find a better place for this mic. Probably gonna put it from the bag and then just stretch it out this way.
Heck yeah. Don't everybody get quiet at once.
I'm replying to Skinner. Josh is saying that people can't see his comments, and I saw everybody replying to him, saying hello to him
I
earlier.
don't see Skinner in here at all. Not right now. He was on earlier.
I don't either.
I think he was
I'll
on with
send him
George
a call.
actually.
Well, that's
Oh,
what
yeah.
I was thinking. It was with George.
Hold on, let me go back to your.
I don't see him in here.
Nope, I don't see him in here. And Deadbrook was the last one that commented.
Yeah. He said, I filmed 2 videos today. I am chilling. I heard that, man.
Brycer did?
Yeah.
I'm on another page right now replying to Josh.
Are you even on YouTube or?
Yeah, I'm back now.
That was
I
like
don't see Josh either.
The last
I don't-
my shot. The last my shot, I had to make 2 videos out of 1 video because I had to do that review, and then the main video will be out in the morning. But
There's
I don't
Terry.
know.
Yeah, I just replied to Josh to try it again. I think he was on 805s, but I don't know that he was here when I went live.
Yeah, I haven't seen him since then. And Terry just got here. Madwood.
Yeah. It's just like Dutch and I. It's the same thing. He has looked through his system, and I've looked through my system. For whatever reason, he cannot see my comments or anything.
And
When
he-
he sees or someone else says hello, Lance, that's how he knows I'm in the chat. But it's only one of his. It was only one of his. I think it's if he's on his phone, it works. But if he's on his iPod, it doesn't, or iPad, it doesn't work. I got 2 weeks of my day job left. I can't wait till it's all over. Yeah, that'd be pretty cool, Jeff.
Be a full-time YouTuber.
Yeah, it's gonna be a full-time YouTuber after the first year is what I heard. Well, that's about right. He's saying 2 weeks. Are you going to do the other job part-time or just walk away completely? Quentin. Well, I think what I don't want to say help make Jeff make the decision, but I think Jeff is working with another big quitting completely. Okay. Working with another big barbecue company or something like that. I can't remember what it is, but he's going to be doing a lot of filming, a lot of editing. So I think they're like going to help him, to get things going. And actually, I think, and maybe I'm misspeaking, but I have worked for 2 years part-time. Yeah, I remember you going part-time, but I didn't know if you ever went back full-time or not. But
I think she needed to wipe this gasket off. It didn't pull a full vacuum. It's trying to. But you gotta wipe that gasket off. It gets little crumbs from stuff when it comes out of there. If it does it again, I'm gonna have to open it up and wipe that down.
Russ maybe have a better idea, or Jeff, you could speak for it yourself if you like. I'll just, not saying you have to, obviously, but you want to.
Whoa.
I think he's actually, is he actually being employed, Ricer, by this other company, sort of kind of like employed, or is it a collaboration
new-
type thing?
Yeah, he said new company, part time, and Dead Broke Barbecue the rest of the time.
Okay. Oh, okay. So that's cool.
This thing it'll time out if it don't start pulling the vacuum. It's trying to. I'm looking at that still. It gets kind of flat, but it ain't as flat as it normally is.
Did you see the results of his live? The last time I looked, I think it was over to 550. I'll say I'll round it over, round it up. I think it was 500, and I will come on soon, Lance. But okay, I get it, Ricer. But I think last I looked at it, and it was just hours after he closed the live down, he was already over 550, 560 views on it.
1,300 views right now.
1,300 views. It's like, wow.
Crazy, huh?
Yeah, and then his a comparison video he did, and his other videos, they went crazy too. But then he did a monument one. I was like, wow, that one really stalled on him. But
I'm
still did
listening.
better than anything I have.
I'm
Yeah.
listening. I'm just keeping my eye on this thing.
My most viewed live has 277 views on it.
All right.
They're all averaging around 200 and something. 190 something. Yeah. Wow. 170 something.
Are
Yeah,
you going to be? Are you going to be back to Ricer? Maybe this is stuff you just don't want to talk about right now. But are you going to be? Is it going to be like the old Dead Broke lives where there'll be submit pictures and crack jokes, or because I saw something where you had posted that if y'all's wives allow you to act stupid,
yeah.
then you were going to do something other. So I was like, okay, that might be a different Dead Broke live. Not that there wasn't silly jokes mentioned on the last one, but what's this? Justin and I are making a new BS channel to do lives. Okay. I was surprised as hell. He replied on my latest video. Well, the old ham rolls, and I was sort of like overwhelmed, I guess you could say. I actually tested or texted Russ. It's like I knew his name was Justin, but I didn't want to say Justin in case I was wrong in my reply to him. But I was just floored when I saw that. I said, no way. Baby Back Maniac, that's a comment on my video.
Yes, on the door itself.
Well, Russ Jones leaves comments on my videos all the time.
Yeah, I get him from Russ.
Yeah, all the way around it, but the one spot.
All right, Lois.
You said all the way around.
Yeah, I get him from Russ from time to time, but Justin Babyback, that was
Yeah,
Yeah.
too.
It's being funny.
What about
Yeah.
that valve? That valve ain't freaking closed. No wonder. Son of a bitch.
Wow, you're filming. Okay.
I'm sitting there trying to figure out what the hell's wrong.
Now we know.
Figured it out. It's got that valve, and you're always supposed to close it before you. And she forgot to close it. Yeah, it's working beautiful now. You can take that rag with you.
I'm gonna take it, put it up your butt.
That's my butt.
Your butt.
It probably needs a good cleaning.
What do you think about? Oh, like your handy thingies.
Huh?
Your hand things.
Yeah, my clothes.
They came today?
They did. Man, I got
Oh, wow,
good gloves that
filming.
last me for a while.
They were two anyway.
Stocked up on. It's 36 pairs.
Is that right?
Was that on Amazon, Russ?
Yeah, Amazon. And I ordered some more of those clean space gloves, but they hadn't got it here yet. They should be here Monday, I think. Tomorrow. I'm tired of digging in that cold sausage with bare hands. That stuff's cold, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, we cooking with grease. Now I thought that vacuum was a little noisy. That's why it was just sucking air. Now I got to change the damn oil again. Oh well,
That's why he's filming.
huh?
That's going to be a little different. His format for his lives, Ricers.
Oh yeah. I'm looking forward to that.
Yeah, because
That's gonna be good.
Hussey does that too. When he's cooking, he goes live, and for his I think it's his Patreon members, and he does a live while he's cooking, while he's recording his content. He'll go live at the same time with a different camera and stream that to his Patreon members, and
Yeah.
then go get his video and cut it down and upload that to YouTube.
Oh yeah, we're doing good now.
That'd be cool. Just don't pick Sunday night if you don't mind.
Oh,
Pick
it's
Thursday.
already gonna be Sunday. I already know. No, I'm just.
Oh,
joking.
no way.
Pick Thursdays. There's nothing going on Thursday night.
I still think Friday or Saturday is going to be a hell of a night, but no one's committed to it yet. A couple of pop-ups here and there, but I
Yeah.
sort of kind of see the Friday thing, but I think differently. So I'm thinking it's the end of the work week. People are usually staying home instead of, youngers than us. They're coming home, changing clothes, and they're hitting out there to the parties again. But most people that are into YouTube stuff, our age bracket, I mean, they come home from work Friday night. All they want to do is drink a beer and chill in front of the TV or something. So I thought
Well,
this
Lance,
was a good one.
there's only 2 people in the YouTube community that are our age, and you're looking at us.
Is Quint here? Yeah, Quint's up. He was up in the chat earlier. He's saying Friday, and Saturday nights are horrible. Really?
Yeah.
Hmm.
Sundays are actually good days because it's like everybody's winding down before they have to go back to work for those that work for a living, but which is most people.
Unless you're old like us.
Yeah, then we're just too dilapidated to work. Unless it's
Yeah.
making YouTube videos, I can still handle that, but that's about it.
And being jealous of all the younger people that got so many more years ahead of us or beyond us.
Yeah. Oh, I'm not jealous, and I don't mind it, man. I'm loving it. I need to do more, but I'm on it.
Sort of a Maddie Kiki thing.
So is Justin full-time YouTuber?
Oh, it'd be
or
during
does
the
he
day.
Does he have a day job?
Yeah, he's saying it'd be in the day, and I do remember him telling me that. Leroy used to go live kind of like at noon or something like that, and he had a lot of people in there watching him. You wouldn't think, would that mean people were? They were in there.
Shoot, Cowboy Ken Rollins goes live during the day, and there's 1,000 people in his
Got
chat.
married Friday
Oh, yeah.
night. Beer.
Yeah, I follow that guy up there in Wisconsin, the quartering and shit. Man, he goes live. He's got thousands of people in there.
That's what I thought, Guggen, but Ricer's saying that they're not good nights. I'm sure he's done his studies on them.
Oh yeah, I'm sure. Well, I know the last time I went live, I think it was on a Friday and shit. I remember Dustin saying something. It's like, God, somebody was 270 something thousand subs can only get 20 people on a live, and he was saying YouTube is shadow banning you or something. I'm like, I don't know, man. Can't answer that. Yeah, I didn't have nobody in there at that time. Which I don't never announce it, and I don't do it regular enough so nobody's expecting it,
Yeah.
Yeah,
I don't know.
I mean, Randy has pretty good numbers on a Monday
Right.
for being a small channel.
Yeah. to be such a small channel. Yeah.
I think everybody does.
Supposedly there's talk about him coming back after the beginning of the year, but
Right.
I'm not. That's hearsay, so I don't know that for a fact.
Yeah, I kind of doubt it, but he might. Who knows?
There are tons of lives on Sundays and Mondays, anyhow. Well, I don't know what's happened to Chud, but when he came back from vacation, I think he did one or two, but
He did one
That's
last week, and I just checked it, and he didn't go live tonight.
so he's stopped doing them again. I'm grateful. You know, I can
I
watch
think
my live
that-
numbers just drop.
Man, he's leaving some money on the table because he can bring in the super chats. I've seen him get $1,000 for a
Oh,
2-hour
yeah.
live. It's like, holy crap! You ain't gonna make $1,000 easier than that. You know?
Be nice
I
to
don't
make
know if he's
100.
still.
Yeah,
I don't know if he's still
Xander.
pulling in that kind of money. People
He still
just
does.
times are hard. You know.
Xander, is that a no pun intended? You see his avatar,
Yeah, he's a cat.
9 lives. No pun intended.
When I was younger, I had to go around
Yeah, we went
10
10,
to
11
11
at
at night. Now, if I'm out past 10, I feel like I've been out all night. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's like me. I what up to about 1:30 last night, and I got up at 8 o'clock this morning, but I didn't get enough sleep. I'm
Shoot,
going to bed a little bit
if
early.
I go out now, if it's 10 o'clock and I haven't left the house yet, I'm not gonna go.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm up every night between 2 and 3 the next morning. Every night.
Yeah, I was doing that if you remember, but I kind of quit. Usually, I'm in the bed by about 11, between
Yeah.
11 and 11:30. Trying to get on some sort of a schedule, you know. And some mornings I'll just keep laying there.
YouTube police.
Usually, what wakes me up is Mr. Happy,
Yeah.
you know.
His name
He
is
wakes me up.
Xander as well. My roommate named him. Okay.
Talk about the cat.
Yeah, JR is his name.
Okay.
No. And that is JR. His name is Xander as well.
I guess Junior.
Oh, Junior. Okay, gotcha. Duh, Lance.
I don't know. I had memories of that thermometer coming back there when you said, "Duh, Lance."
Had memories of what coming back?
That thermometer you had set Celsius instead of Fahrenheit.
I'm glad you caught it. I'm glad you caught it. I was going to.
Well, I didn't catch it the first pass. I didn't catch it the first pass. I'm sitting there watching you. Said, "Man, this thing's it's only 268." Then you finally said it's around 260 because it was kind of fluctuating.
Right.
And then I'm kind of done like that. And then I seen him at the end. I'm like, that thing's hotter than what he said. So I'm like, hang on a minute. I went back and looked, and I'm like, yep, Celsius.
Yeah.
I don't know how you did that because the ones I have my pens, it's hard to change them from Fahrenheit to Celsius.
Not mine. Mine's got a button right in the top left-hand corner. Just
You
push
must
it.
have hit that
Celsius
button.
to Fahrenheit.
No,
So all you
mine.
gotta do is touch it. So
On the one
I
on
don't know.
those Thermal Pros, you gotta really work at it to switch it.
Yeah, no, not that one. And I was thinking, I must have wiped it down or something because I used it because I was curious how that grill top got because that son gun put out some heat. I had to turn it down because it was putting out some heat.
Yeah. And then there at the end of the video, you said again, yeah, I was kind of hoping it would get hotter than that, but
Yeah.
it's I was going to do smash burgers, but that's out of question now. And
Yeah.
No, dude, no, it's fine. You're running over 500 degrees. You can smash burgers all day long with that little.
And I looked at that too. I was like, he said 500, so I Googled it. And sure enough, 260 Celsius was 500 Fahrenheit.
Ooh. I mean,
Yeah.
I mean, you couldn't touch it or put your hand over it and not feel the heat, like hot.
Well, the problem is you get it from both top and bottom.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
If you open that thing up, I mean, it drops temps quick. So to me, anyway, when it's coming from both sides, I can't really. If it was just coming from the bottom, I'd say, well, damn, that's pretty damn hot. But when when it's coming from both sides, I was like, it's pretty hot.
Yeah.
But the gun's saying, no, it ain't.
Actually, it was saying it was hot.
Filming 360.
We just got to get used to reading the Celsius. That's all.
Yeah. So I can look in his eyes when he's.
Yeah, I left that comment. So I better text him. He might want me to take that comment down, And anyway, you
I saw
laughed.
it.
You said,
I saw
"Yeah,
it."
that's what it was."
Yeah, no, it's fine. It's I try not to live in the perfect world. I make mistakes. I'll own up to it.
Exactly. Yeah. I hope that shit ain't contagious.
Your next video.
Yeah, no doubt. Actually, I did make a mistake in mine. I ended up cutting it out, but I'm sitting there pouring water into it, and it's just a bottle of water. And for some reason, I'm thinking 12 ounces. And so Torino's watching my video. She goes, "Those are 16 ounces." I'm like, "No, it's not." She goes, "Yes, it is." So I went there and grabbed one. It was 16.9 ounces. I'm like, "Well,
Yeah.
kiss my ass." And so what I ended up adding to that salt, I put it in text after the fact. I didn't originally, but I put it in there. I ended up adding almost 25% water into that because it was dry. Just how much moisture it had lost to get that protein extraction like you need. I had to add quite a bit of water to get it back into that meat, which makes you wonder, why did you even dry age it? But the flavor was still there.
I see Joe's got a big old hunking brisket in his.
Yeah.
Thing is huge.
It's
Let's
the whole
just-
locker.
Oh yeah, in the dry ager, yeah.
Yeah.
I got to get something else in mine probably at the first of the year. I'm not gonna think about it till then. It's handy, man. It's perfect little size to keep something in there at all times.
Yeah.
Really,
I tell you what, I followed George's lead on one of them, and I'm going to do it again for sure because I've already been to them all. I took like a chuck roast or something where the first time I did it, I had some brisket scraps, but I took a chuck roast the second time and I ground it up with jalapeno bacon in the mixture and the grind. Man, that makes an excellent burger. I mean, excellent burger.
Oh
I guess just the fat from the pork bacon added to that beef.
yeah.
Man.
Yeah, that's
Oh,
what I started with. It wasn't chuck roast. It was actual muscles from like the whole shoulder clod, is the whole entire muscles. In hindsight, I wish I'd bought more though, because I didn't allow for all that loss. I could have got. I wish I'd have ended up with like 8 pounds of snack sticks instead of 4 pounds.
Yeah.
But
I need to do that though. Now we're sitting there talking about chucks, and that's one of the things that I have not done yet is a pulled beef or chopped beef.
yeah,
I've done sliced beef, but I wouldn't mind doing a pulled beef. I prefer pork, but that would be a good video I haven't done, something different.
yeah.
Right now,
Yeah.
I'm on them sandwich things. I want to do so many different sandwiches yet, but
I gotta
just
get
a
my-
regular old grilled cheese. I mean, I'm a super fan of grilled cheese sandwich.
Oh, me
Give
too.
me a bowl of
Yeah.
vegetable soup,
Yeah,
and a grilled cheese, and I'm fat and happy.
I did that brisket grilled cheese there a few years ago. My God, that's freaking good. But I forget which cheeses I used. Two different cheeses, and that's one where I took and cut them jalapenos real thin and glued them to the bread with butter when I flipped it over. Them suckers was good. But is it a grilled cheese or is it a melt? You know what I'm saying? It's
Yeah.
once you start adding all that, it's really not a grilled cheese anymore.
Now, when I mean that, like, I'd rather have a steak or something, Jeff. But I mean, as far as like a pulled pork or a pulled beef sandwich, I'm pulled pork all the way. But yeah, a sliced steak or something like that, or sliced beef, pit beef. I'm all about those.
Oh yeah, beef is definitely my favorite. I have nothing against pork. God knows I've ate my share of it. But if I had a choice, if somebody said, "Here, you can have it, whichever one you want," it's going to be beef.
Chris,
Pulled beef. I rather have pulled beef barbecue sandwich over pork any day. I just love it, you know, and that's chuck roast for me.
oh,
That's what I-
so you're on a dead broke wagon. He's saying the same thing right here. Pulled beef here.
yeah, that's what I read. I read it, and I'm like, yeah, pulled beef, love it.
Yeah, Chris had to, because he gave me a hard time about trying that little short before the full video. And he was like, well, I don't even want to watch the full video now. And I never looked at it like that. I just always looked at it as a trailer before the video.
Oh yeah,
So he left a comment today that he went and looked at the long video. And I can't remember what he said, but yeah, he was being that right there. I'm a dick. So.
Let's find out what you said.
But it was basically, you're right, it did work. Now I'm hungry or something. I can't remember what he said. But
yeah.
better than
I haven't done a short in a few weeks. I don't. It's just so hard for me to do that, man. I'm so
I put
anti-short.
another one out just before George went live. I'm just trying to get them 13 subs back. I will say, I got a confession. I never got subs, maybe one, from doing shorts. Everybody talks about how they got 17 subs, they got 15 subs, they got 2 subs. I always got one, maybe. But sure enough, at that ham rolls, I got 2 subs from it. I said, well, it's going in the right direction. So
Yeah,
I was getting
that's what
ready
I
to
said,
take all
man.
my videos, sir.
That's what I
Sorry?
was telling you. Don't sweat it, man. Just it'll come back. You know.
I'm back to that again.
778.
I was 782 for about 4 days, and then back to 778.
Yeah. Believe it or not, if you're on YouTube long enough and get enough, you won't even be looking at that sub count.
Well, and I
You'd be
believe that.
looking at.
And
Well, yeah, but we're still working at it, you know.
Oh, I know. I
Well-
totally get it. I was the same way, but I'm just saying there was a day coming. You're not going to give 2 hoots about them subs. You know?
Yep.
yeah. And
Yep.
I'm at that. I don't want to say I have more pride than you, Russ, because that's not true. But I take a lot of pride in what I do. So when I see something like that, it automatically turns right into, damn, Lance, what the hell did you do wrong? Because you got to figure it out and you can't do it again. That's
Yeah.
where my mind goes. You know,
Right.
what did I do wrong for that to happen?
So
Yeah.
from what
But
I'm
what
seeing,
you said-
everybody like that sandwich video. So maybe you ought to stick to that for a bit, you know.
Yeah. But what you said,
Awesome.
Russ, after the fact, I think there's truth to that. I actually called up Al.
Yeah.
He said he didn't notice it, but what you had said, I don't know how to say it.
Product placements, losing subs. Is what you're talking about?
Product, yeah, the product where it's being made and stuff like that. That there,
Yeah.
I think that could be a reason because every video I put out with that, I've gotten at least 1 thumbs down.
Yeah, well, see, like that sausage stuffer video I did, I lost 2 subs. Well, I looked the other day. Then I went to that store, Chamberback. I gained 51 subs on that video. So, you know, and it
Yeah.
might have lost subs at the beginning, but sooner or later, there's an audience for anything you put out there, and eventually YouTube finds them. You know, so yeah, confidence is everything. That is a fact.
No, he's right. He's right. That's why I miss my mother-in-law so much. She was an ass kicker. She heard me, talking about, man, what did I do? She would be up my ass. It's like, you didn't do a damn thing wrong.
No,
Go out there and do what you do. Stop worrying
Yep.
about it. I mean,
that's
she
it,
would-
man. Because there ain't nothing you do about it. First off, you're gonna have people unsubscribe from now on, but yet you're gonna have people subscribe from now on. and you want one out way other, and that's how you grow. And but for whatever reason, people unsubscribe. Only they know that, you know.
Yeah. Yeah.
And sometimes it's not always them. I've lost. I remember one night YouTube did a purge, and I woke up next morning. I done lost 250 subs overnight, and it's YouTube that removed them. It's either multiple accounts. You know how like I got 4 or 5 accounts subbing to the same person. They get rid of it like that. They clean it up and closed accounts, or not closed but inactive accounts.
Right.
They go in there. And that wasn't the only time it happened. It happened other times,
Yeah, I even contacted YouTube because that was just for 2 weeks. It was 5 on, 5 off. I'm sorry, 2 months. It was exactly 5 on, 5 off. I mean, exactly. And then all of a sudden it jumped to 13. And I contacted YouTube. I said, "Is there something on your end?" I said, "Because I can't explain it." And she basically, you saw the email, Russ. It was just basically telling me to, shit happens.
Yeah.
Move
Shut
on.
up and shut up and make more videos.
Yeah, shit happens. Move on, boy. Come on, boy.
You just want to you want to get comfortably ahead where there's no way you're gonna fall below 1,000.
Right, and that's the other thing I was seeing. I was like, damn, I'm getting so close to that number again. That number
And
is
like
going
I
to haunt
said,
me,
the only way to do that is just keep posting regular, and don't say, "Oh God, I don't even want to do YouTube anymore because I'm losing subs." That's the opposite from what you should be doing. You plug harder, you know what I'm saying, and keep the ones you got and focus real hard on the content you're doing, make it the best you can. And I noticed that in your last video, you did show an air of confidence more than some of your videos. I've seen it,
Yeah.
and that's what I used to tell Keith Jenkins. He would come over to shoot a video, and the first thing out of his mouth, "Well, we've never done this before." And I'm like, "Keith, don't tell them that." "Well, we haven't done it before." I said, "They ain't got to know that. They're watching our video to learn how to do this. We got to approach them like, I'm going to show you how to do something here." I can't tell you how many videos I've done. First time ever, first time I ever done it. And I don't let people know that, because they're like, "Oh, this guy don't know what he's doing. Let me go find somebody that's what they're doing," But I do my research. Before I undertake something I know I've never done, I make damn sure when I deliver it's going to be right,
Yeah.
And I have actually done things off camera on multiple occasions to try it and see if I want to change it. And a lot of times I do. I'm like, okay, I need to do this on the actual video, But that's all you can do, man. Is just keep hitting play or record on that.
Yeah, Quince rubbing salt in the wounds. At
I have 2
62.
subs on both my channels with no content. Ain't beat
Now
that.
it's 56 a couple weeks ago. Now it's 62. La 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 la. Anybody else got Skinner? I think he got Skinner's phone number.
Yeah.
I'm curious to see what he.
Yeah, no, I have done a few videos where I'm like, this is more of an experiment today. That kind of tells them right there I've never done it. But for the most part, I don't tell nobody nothing. I just do it. And if it turns out great,
try snitching on yourself.
If it turns out great, fine. If it don't, then I learn something,
What in the world is dry snitching?
Quit dry snitching on yourself. I don't know.
NBL, you got some explaining to do.
Explain yourself, NBL, as Ricky Ricardo would say. Lucy.
What's up, Tom?
What's up, Mr. Garvey? Mr. Garvey came out with a new channel called the Sunday Dinner Chef.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, there you go. You have to do content, be in it to win it.
Yeah.
It's kind of like the lottery. You're not going to win the lottery if you don't play, You're not going to win at YouTube if you don't play. It's the same analogy.
Bad.
those are all Bat other channels.
It could be Chris's channel too.
Yeah. Her and this freaking freeze dryer. Golly, it's getting hot in here.
You'd think it'd be better in the wintertime, right?
Actually, it's worse because the AC ain't running.
Oh.
You know, if the AC running, they
All right.
should have come through this vent. It actually gets hot in here this time of the year because, you know, the rest, as soon as I open that door, you can feel the cool air coming in. It's just a small room. Jeff knows, he's been in here. You got this freaking vacuum pump going wide open. You got the compressor going, generate some heat. I've been begging her, let's put all this in that spare bedroom. We can close
Yeah.
the door and forget.
Everybody go hit that link and
Yeah.
subscribe to Tom's new channel.
Subscribe to who?
Tom Garvey.
Oh,
Sunday Chef.
yeah. I heard you. Yeah. Okay.
I made him that logo.
Do you ever word your video titles with the goal of getting hits from a Google search? I haven't.
Okay. Turn the AC on. I got some catching up to do. Done. Was that?
Yeah. Not enough room to learn how to line dance in Russ's office. No, it's tiny. This is the smallest room in the house. That's the reason I picked it for a computer room. And it is wall to wall, slap full of shit.
I never done that. I figured barbecue or brisket or pork, but whatever you're cooking would be a keyword. Somebody would put it in Google. But I mean, it probably won't be like the first. Mine wouldn't be the first thing on the list.
Nah.
Yeah, I'm sure.
Yeah. I hate when my videos goes to Google search. Oh yeah, me too. I hate that. Your views will go up, but your retention is bullshit. It's actually hit Google search engine hot and heavy, and people are watching your video and they're looking for a particular thing because they are like, this ain't it. They'll click out, and it just destroys that video on the YouTube end. You know, I know exactly what's happened to me on numerous occasions.
I put a chicken in a duck, and this happened.
I haven't had that happen in a while, thank goodness. But there for a while, I know Jeff, man, it was happening like every freaking video. It's like, freaking Google search. And you know, because in your analytics, it'll say external view. It'll be up. Then you actually look to see it, it'll say Google search. You don't want that to happen. Yeah, the views ringing up, but the views are kind of useless because they watch just long enough to really lower your CPI. The money they pay you per thousand, it lowers it big time. You know, they're only watching a minute, 2 minutes, best.
So it's not transferring over to YouTube?
No, it's just every now and then a video, especially if it's like a popular search term, it'll start. I don't know why or how, but on Google it like goes to the top of the page, and all of a sudden your video is just getting views out the ass. But they're not good views. They're real short in duration. Your retention goes down. Your money goes down. The only thing it does is raise your views. You know. Yeah, then YouTube will stop pushing it, and somewhere down the line, sometime YouTube will kind of push it again, but that ain't always the case.
No, it transfers over, but the video eventually dies.
Yeah, it will. It'll stop in its tracks as fast as it got boosted, you know. What's the deal with everyone making strange facial expressions in their YouTube thumbnails lately?
I have so seen that myself.
I've done it myself. My next thumbnail don't have me in it at all. My wife cracked up. We went outside. I said, "Here, take some pictures of me." And I'm just sitting there kind of looking like I'm looking at what's on the thumbnail, and I'm doing all kind of goofy shit. And one of them I did, she went to laughing, and I couldn't hardly take a picture after that. I'm like,
Yeah, you
what?
had one like a week or two ago. We had a weird expression on your face.
The beef
Yeah,
sticks.
what I'm, yeah, one of them was like, and then one was like, I had my tongue, you couldn't hardly sit, but I'm like that, you know, stupid shit. But all of mine for over a year have a dumb face.
Oops.
Yeah, that's kind of what's trending if you get to looking at other people's thumbnails, you know.
Your bratwurst video, you got that weird looking.
Yeah, I don't remember what I had on that one. Oh, that's the one where I'm doing the circle like that. Yeah, buddy.
I have them.
YouTube.
Okay. One way to get attention, Clint. All mine for over years.
Yeah.
Yeah, Ricer's got a couple of them out too. Matter of fact, his is a beef stick too. Like his recent one's a beef stick. Got his mouth all open. Got that beef stick.
Yeah.
Yeah. I still say set of fake boobs.
Sexy porn face works.
One way to find out, Lance.
Fake boobs and a tank top would get me all the views I need.
There you go, man. You know what to do.
With some fake nipples, you know, that would go viral.
Do it. And but your face. You gotta do it. Just put them under your shirt.
Yeah. Well, guys, I think I'm gonna bail out of here.
Okay.
All
I've
right,
got to hang around. Josh is going to try it again.
Are you
See
sure
if
he's on this level, or he's still working on George's?
That's what I'm verifying now to make sure it's on this live and wasn't on George's live. Eastland Farms. So I know I saw him on George's earlier.
Yeah. He said hi to everybody. So tell him to go to click on your channel name and then go on the live. Go address and call yourself Lacey.
All right, guys. Later.
There, Russ.
All right, Ross. Thank you now.
I hit the wrong button. Okay. Bye.
Legion. Okay. Have a good one, Russ. Later, Russ. So I don't know if he meant he was going to try it like now, or he'd try it on a different day. I saw the email and I thought he was, because I didn't know that. Is it Brian and Josh go live? The cruise tour channel or something like that, guys. Isn't that Brian?
I don't know who that is. Oh yeah, Brian. But I didn't know he went live.
Something tour. He and Josh apparently go live.
Okay, hold on.
But I've never seen it. I've never even got. I'm follow Josh's channel, and I don't get any notifications of it. But that's one of them things that email really just about pushed me over top. They know it's a problem as far as the YouTube system automatically not unsubscribe. They say a channel is still subscribed, but their system is kicking out the alerts to let you know if your channel went live or you put out a new video. I would normally get alerts, and then all of a sudden I stopped getting alerts. Well, YouTube says they know that's a problem. Wait, there he is. With Josh? Oh, I wonder why that's happening. Ricer says if he's talking about Josh, do you see him in there, Simon?
He was talking about Chris.
Oh,
Yeah. Yeah, I have my mic off. Sorry.
okay. Yeah, he says he just left it just made a comment. You know what? I'm going to pull up,
Hold on. Let me go into YouTube
go on my cell phone.
because we don't see him here.
Wait a minute, he just left another one I don't have.
No, he's not here because I can't highlight him.
I didn't know if that was because of the at Skinner. Okay.
Yeah, he's not here because I wasn't able to tag him.
I'm going to check the live.
From George, I think George took it down.
Right, but my live on the cell phone.
Okay.
Well, shit, I see George's live, but I don't see mine.
Yeah, George's live is still here.
Yeah, I don't see mine.
You're here. Look.
On the phone?
Yeah, let me show you on the phone real quick.
This is StreamYard. Ron Wayne. And StreamYard. Yeah, I don't see it on my phone.
Are you? Which
Yeah, I don't see it on my phone.
Which channel are you on?
I'm just trying to bring up my phone. Usually I can watch my lives or y'all's live. If I want to leave a comment when I'm just a guest or something, I normally would go to my phone so that I can leave a comment.
Yeah.
But it ain't happening.
Do you see your channel?
No. Well, if I do a search.
Yeah, do a search.
But I mean, if I just like go to the alerts.
Mm-hmm.
If I go to just the alerts, it doesn't come up. What's up, Sal?
Fraxer says he needs a couple of new hats.
I'm sorry.
Fraxer said he needs a couple of more hats.
Couple of new hats.
Yep, right there.
The ones that broke.
No, I'm sure that's what he's talking about.
I'm trying to find. I'm on another device and don't see Josh.
Hold on, let me look for him. Skinner Farms, right?
Yeah. Yeah, I don't see him either. Ricer, what we talk about the ones like the examples I showed you, you and Eric. Right, but I mean, in my live right now, do you see his chat in a second?
Yeah, no, I tried to tag them in the chat, and it wouldn't highlight because once you put that @ symbol and then their name, it will highlight. But I wasn't able to highlight. So he's not in your chat.
Okay. Yeah. He sent another text too while I was looking. I didn't see it. But I got a live going. Damn Bixby stuff.
Oops. Hold on, let me see if.
Yeah.
Where are you?
Ain't nothing I know how to fix. No, I don't have him banned. Someone else banned him or something. I didn't ban him. No, I don't have him banned. Simon, you're a moderator, aren't you?
Mhm.
Is there a way that you can see who's banned and who's not?
No, but like I said, I tried to tag him in the chat, and he didn't come up in the chat. So let me do this. Oh, you know what? Let me text it to you instead, so you can copy it and then.
Oh, he's saying it just happens. I will say, I have had comments pop up
Send
that
him that link.
are 6 months old and just pop onto the channel for viewing. I'm not exaggerating. 6 months.
Send Skinner that link. That's the link to your live. Copy it and then paste it to that message.
Oh. Come on, Lance. Oh, wait a minute.
What if
All right.
You got it?
You can see in the studio or somewhere. I thought that there was a way to check it, and I check it when I get off air. But, yeah, I've had that happen a couple times where comments come through, months later. One of them was 6 months old. Most of them are on just a couple months. I will tell you where to get them. Okay. Let's see, Josh either. Somehow he gets banned.
I got it.
You can see in the studio somewhere. Lance, you have to do it on your end, I think. Customization. It's on a community. Okay. Okay. I'll double check that. Smoky Ribs. I thought that was Josh. It also has a list of your moderators. Go to studio settings, community to see block people. Okay. I just want to make it right. I don't. All right. We're still holding 15. We didn't have very many people to see, not like we normally do.
Yeah, it was kind of quiet today, huh?
Yeah, but I'm not complaining. I'm not complaining.
It's a holiday, I think. It really
Yeah,
is.
I agree. Everybody's doing because when I came home this evening from running my trash off, there was several houses that were, having apparently Christmas parties. What I'm going to assume because their driveways were piled full of cars and.
Do the Amish people have that smoked cheese regularly, or is it just?
No, on a regular basis.
Okay.
Yeah, they have it on a regular basis.
I might hit you up again maybe in January.
Okay. Yeah, I want to go back. I'm down to maybe a half block now. I want to go back and try that habanero one I sent you. I haven't had that one.
That was real good. I like that.
Is it?
Yeah. And
That
the
was
other, the what was it, the jalapeno one?
jalapeno smoked cheddar. Yeah.
That first one, that first block, we ate it just snacking on it that first day.
Yeah. No, I love that one. I love that one. That's what the next video is up. It's going to have the jalapeno smoked cheddar Oklahoma Joe burger.
Yeah.
But you got those are the yellow blocks, the regular cheddar. But you got, I believe it was white cheddar, wasn't it?
Right. No white.
White cheddar habanero. I was like, God, I want to try that one. But
Yeah, that was real nice, smoky, that creamy, and then the heat from the habanero was all just great.
is that right? Well, you said your mom. I think you said your mom liked that one over the
The
their
jalapeno.
yellow cheddar. Yeah,
Yep.
jalapeno. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm gonna try that one too because
Yeah, I still want to make that burger I told you about.
yeah.
Yeah.
I wouldn't have made it until you said go ahead.
Go, yeah, do it
You
because
had ate all that cheese. I said, man, that sounds so good. I gave you a shout out in the video.
yeah. So I'm gonna do my version the way I wanted to do it, nice and hot.
No, I know what you said, but bad words. Yeah, I really think, and Ricer's still in here. Russ is still here listening. I really think, I see SJ too. But so I used this smoked jalapeno cheddar cheese on top of these burgers, and I melted the cheese in. And I'm telling you, the smoked flavor is stronger cold than it was on those
Yeah, you
on
told
those
me about-
burgers.
Yeah.
So I don't know if it's like cooking it out somewhat, or I thought when I ran out of burgers, what I thought I would do would be to take a slice of cheese still and at room temperature,
Put on top.
set it on top of that burger when it comes off the griddle, and whatever the burger does to it, it does to it, but it's not going to melt it all the way like I did by trying to add temperature to it. But he was having internet issues and probably didn't see my comment. But do any of you fellows follow Ruben? I do. He was in the chat, Sal. He was in the chat. Actually, I mistook him for Mark at Mad Swine Barbecue. And but we got that straightened out. He talked about that 26-inch Gabby. He had thoughts. Okay, he bought the Gabbies for 26 cents. Okay, yeah, we did. We talked to him. George knew who it was after we got it straightened out. Basically, it's not tall enough. Wow, $460. Well, you won't. Well, you don't use the lid anyway of that Gabby. I was going to say you could take it to a fabricator and have the arms extended on it. I had one guy contact me today about that little rig I made for smoking on a Kamado. He asked if it was, something that was purchased or was it made, that he wanted to do that. That's what I'm assuming because he's asking questions about it. But I said, no, I just took the measurements to the Amish guys. You do that. So I got Amish with me. So if you don't have Amish around you, then, you'll have to, just contact a welder. Just give them your measurements. $460. I would be crying.
Yeah, that's a lot of money here.
Yeah, I'd be doing something to fix that thing. I mean, you're sinking more money into it, but that's better than not being able to use it. You had to use a rotisserie ring. Wanted to get it higher. He wants the grate to be higher when he's cooking because it gets hot. That's what. So that little rig I made for hanging things in my Kamado, or I had made, that's the issue I had too. I couldn't go but so high. I probably could get a couple more inches out of it, but at this point, I'm not going to worry about it. I had to keep a smaller fire, and I had to shorten. So I was using, when I hung protein in there, the hooks were long. So I actually used my turkey fryer was actually shorter than what I was using. So I used a turkey fryer hook the last time, and it shortened it up probably 4 inches at least. And that last bird, that turkey I smoked, the first time I did a full chicken, it got so hot on one side, it actually took the wingtip, fried it off the chicken. So I didn't have that problem this time. Yeah, no, I would even that. I don't, because both of them are California. I don't know how close they are. I mean, I know California's a huge state, but maybe even Junior will step up and say, "Hey, bring it back to me. Let's try something." Much more bang for your buck.
The shipment probably make that double the price.
Yeah, shipping on something's that crazy, but yeah, I just shortened mine out. So it's not like he's hanging from that, or is that what he said though? Great, a little higher. Okay, pick it up. Yeah.
Well, yeah, if you're in Texas, yeah.
Yeah. But I would think just bolting something even into the slots. Man, there's probably something already made out there right now you could probably just use.
Pretty sure.
Just bolt it to the existing uprights and extend that whole mechanism some. I would think that would be all you really need. Already dropped. It seems like the solution, unless on top of 460, he's already dropped. Doesn't seem to be the solution unless you're talking about the bank in this YouTube game. Yeah. Yeah, I would think he'd really be able to add on to that. But you know what? What that was going to do, if he adds to the height of the uprights, now he's got to add distance to the cables.
Yeah.
So
Longer cable.
raising everything up is going to allow his grate or his rotisserie only to go down but so far. But maybe it's still close enough. I don't know. Some say he would have been better off. Okay. Yeah. Cables are vertical brackets to get higher. I'd say maybe an extra 5 inches. I mean, those cables are just got U-bolts on them. So I mean, you can go to a hardware store and get stainless steel cable to get something longer.
Yeah.
If you had to. But it sounds to me if he added to those uprights and took it up to 5 inches, then do you really want it to drop down lower than that anyway? Because you're already saying that's too low. But I don't know.
Nitro.
That are just as fired, that's for sure. All right, Troy. Appreciate you, brother. I'm gonna go ahead and shut it down, Simon. Too. It's been 2 hours and
Almost
48 minutes.
Yeah. Yeah, let's call it a night and see if Randy's gonna go out live tomorrow, and we'll start up again tomorrow.
Yeah. Chat, I want to thank you all for coming in. I appreciate your support as always. We'll see. Like Simon just said, Randy goes live tomorrow night. I think it's 8. Is his normal time?
Yeah, 8 o'clock.
And then Simon will be going live 9:30. Is that 9:30?
Yeah, 8:30 my time, 9:30 your time. Yeah.
Right.
On Tuesday. Right after Al.
And then we got SJ in here. SJ is now going live on Wednesdays. I don't know his time. All right, there's Boo. Just made it back.
8 o'clock, I think.
Later, Jeff. Boo, I'm sorry, buddy. I'm a little tired. I'm gonna go ahead and cut it off. We're down to 11 people now. Save some energy for tomorrow.
Yep.
If I get a chance, I might jump on Randy's for 30 minutes or so. I think he'd appreciate that, Pricer. Take care, barbecuers. Later, Jeff. All right, man. Once again, we'll see y'all. No Wednesday live this week because of Christmas. But I will try to sneak a random live next week.
Christmas is next week. It's only the 17th.
What is today? 17th.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, but this is still be New Year's or Christmas Eve would be Sunday night.
Yep.
Monday night, Sunday night.
Yeah, Monday night because Randy's would be Christmas Day, I think.
Yeah, Christmas Day.
Mhm.
So,
We're talking
all right,
about
Boo.
tomorrow. All right, y'all. Have a good night.
Comes confetti. Don't
Mhm.
forget New Year's Eve.
Yep.
We'll catch him again. Thank you, Clint, but we'll catch him again.
All right. Have
Or
a good
I'm
night.
just going to do a community post or something. But
Yeah.